I dance with my kids to this song.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you watched Chainsaw Man yet?
No.
In the opening to Chainsaw Man, they do the hot dog dance.
Do they really?
Actually, yes. Oh,
Thank you, Doug, for the sub.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Yesterday, we had our big meeting. Well, first of all, our gamers successfully stowed away on a ship and made it through the Seos Sea unscathed, undetected by the Winter Watch guards. And now, our party has just been privy to a meeting, one could even say, amongst all the leaders of this country, the great country of Seos, except, notably, King Alphaeus Valorsang III, who was not invited. Why? Because the purpose of this meeting was to secretly determine either the overthrow of his kingdom and or the saving of the world. Damn. Our players' goal, their plan, is to sneak into Winterwatch now via Secret Mountain Pass onto the flying buttresses that support the walls of the city, and then hold out until the day of the turning, when the armies of the other 3 cities will march on the walls of Winterwatch, at which point that will provide enough diversion for our players to make it up to the turning tree safely and stop whatever nonsense is going on. Chillingston Chillingsworth will be joining our players on their journey. And that's what's going on, I think. That's all the sauce, right?
Yep.
I can
Pretty good recap.
show, I don't know where my little notebook is, my green notebook.
I saw it in a pile somewhere, maybe on the floor. It probably messed around one of these big piles of... Yeah, see, I knew it.
Pretty good recap.
I can show you what Winterwatch looks like.
We're cosplaying later.
Can we have an anime filler episode right now, please?
Let's go.
Yeah,
we'll
well,
stop at a beach.
Let's do the beach episode.
Yeah.
This is Winterwatch as drawn by yours truly. I'm not a very talented artist, but I'm having
Beautiful
fun.
drawing. You
Beautiful
say that every
drawing.
time? I want you to stop.
Very nice drawing.
You're
Yeah, you
beautiful.
need to be nice to yourself.
Thanks.
Called self-love.
Thanks, guys.
Self-love.
And if you don't love yourself, I'll do it.
If you don't love yourself, how the hell are you supposed to love anybody else? Can I get an amen?
RuPaul.
Yeah, baby.
It's one of my favorite quotes ever.
The line between drag racing and professional wrestling is very thin.
Oh.
Like, they feel one and the same to me.
They
Watching
are.
that last night, I was like, this feels like a really baller drag show.
Yeah. It's same thing.
Yeah.
All entertainment's drag show.
So true.
Mhm.
If you
Alright.
send us pictures of these drawings, we'll add them to the recap document. Bro, ask me, bro. Yeah, I can do that, sure. I'll do it in the first break. Okay. So, we can go ahead and cut to the mountain pass, as it were.
Yes.
So Chillingston Chillingsworth has taken you up the northwest coast, around just skirting the edge, on a small boat, and taken you up. And as you approach Winterwatch, I mean, you see the Winter Forest on your right, or the Watch Forest? Bro, who can even say? Who can even say what it's called? It's got a name, and it's on the map. You'll have it. There is a snowy forest, and it's huge. As you pass that on your right, Forest of the Watch. See, we're there. It's a massive forest, and as you pass up this northwestern bit of coastline there, it starts to get, like, it isn't even gradual. Like, it's almost switches from, like, 55, 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Weather a little bit warmer than it was last night by a little bit. And then suddenly, when you get into Winterwatch's territory, it's like a light switch. Like, we're talking -2°C, -3°C, which is cold.
That's below freezing.
Yeah, below freezing, 25 degrees. 25. Look at this guy.
Okay. So, like, cold, but still warm enough to snow.
Yes.
Not too cold to snow.
No, it is snowing.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And as you venture more northern, it gets even colder. Eventually, you get dropping as low as 0 degrees F.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay, so it's cold. And you kind of get this feeling, because I don't think any of you... Some of you will have experienced winter in the Causeway at one point in your life. But this is the first time you felt winter in at least 20 years. And you're like, oh, yeah.
Don't like this.
This sucks. Like, this is the worst by far.
Oogie, turn on your axe.
Yeah.
True, actually. True.
I have it on. Yeah.
So you make it up to this like corner here, sort of adjacent to the city, but over the other side of the mountains. And Chillingston shows you this like cave opening that seems relatively abandoned. Yeah, do you proceed?
I see no reason not to.
This is the plan.
This is the plan.
This is the plan. Can you light that axe on fire? I'm gonna just produce flame and hold that shit in my hand to keep me warm.
Sure,
as well.
sure, yeah. It also produces light.
Do we
Yeah.
fully trust Chillingston at this point, though?
He's with us.
I do. Do you not?
I'm just saying. We have
He is
something
with you guys, yeah.
we
But you
might-
could talk.
Yeah.
You might be able to cast some truth on him. See if he's leading us into a trap.
Do you wanna? You wanna
There's
question him?
There's something. My monk-like instincts
You guys
are giving me some.
Oogie don't
We've
care.
got the snowy song. This is the Skyrim snow song.
No reason not to.
Okay.
I see no reason not to. I mean, he could be on the conspiracy with
That's
Joe
what
Tran.
I mean, ask him whatever when we have the zone up. Ask him whatever we can about the city and about what he thinks of our odds and our plan, and if he has any suggestions for the strategy too.
Ooh, I'm gonna put this over there for you so I can get a little.
I don't think it can
actually.
hurt.
Actually, I'll put my dice right
There's just something. I've heard legends of someone kind of with a similar name to Chillingston. Chillingston.
there.
Oh yeah.
Tails?
Tales.
Miles per hour.
Billingston is
I
a
don't
good
like
man.
that.
You did have Killingston in
I
your
did have
campaign, but
Killingston.
Billingston was a good man.
I don't think he's.
Chilling-
I don't think
Are we
that's
on
legal.
a boat right now?
You're in the cave now.
We're
You're
in
at
the cave?
the mouth of
In the cave.
Yeah.
We're in the mouth of the cave. Might as well just say, hey, sit here. Maybe ask him a few questions.
take it, you know.
Okay. Well, out of earshot. I'm trying to just under my breath so he can't hear. Telling lies is stupid and dumb. Telling truth is so much fun.
That's a good one.
Zone. 15-foot radius around me.
Does
Excuse
it
me.
does it move with you?
I don't know.
I think it stays in place. You'll have to like get him to stop somehow.
Yeah. Oh, my ankle. Oh.
Oh,
Chillingston, hold on. please.
Chillingsworth at your service. First aid, perhaps.
I don't think I need a first aid. I just need just a minute. My ankles are weak.
Weak ankles.
Weak ankles, yeah.
Tough condition.
They don't have much milk. where I'm from.
They don't have milk.
No. The core of a strong ankle.
I'm confused.
Do you believe
in milk?
in
Yeah.
milk?
I've seen it. I've tasted it. The sweet nectar of cow.
He's telling the truth.
Hey, just before we go into the cave, Chillingston, just a question.
Yes, I have a question too.
Yes?
I'd like to go first. Doesn't he have to roll? He rolls, right? He rolls
maybe.
a con save or a
Let's see.
wisdom save or something.
Until a creature entering the area for the first time makes a charisma saving throw.
He's got Riz.
I think it's
He got a 12.
I think it's like a 17. He's got to beat.
It's against your spell save DC, whatever that is, your spell save modifier. So probably
Charisma 14, so 3 plus 14, 17.
Okay, he fails. I also want to say, like, worth noting, you have been in this boat with this guy for like over 24 hours.
Sure.
Like, this was a full day's ride on this boat, just like
There's
hanging out,
6 days
shooting the
left.
shit.
6 days
Six
left.
6 days till the turning, and like you just been shooting the shit with this guy for like 24
Sure,
hours.
we're pals.
Oogie think he chill. But
I'm
I just making sure.
I
we're
think
going.
he's chill. I don't trust anyone.
I just want to make sure, guys.
I've got
Last question.
I've got a question.
Yes. Yes.
Do you guys think, and I'm honestly curious,
no, not often.
do you guys think I have a chance with that Louisa Strike woman?
genuinely yes. From my perspective,
No.
You should roll because you were in the zone of truth. Everyone should roll a d20. charisma saving throw, or else you must tell the truth.
2.
Wait.
I gotta tell the truth.
Nat 1. Someone said they're gifting us up for every nat 1. That was a
Plus
nat
2.
1 for
I got
me.
14. So
14 and what is 17?
17 is the
And,
difficulty.
okay, and what did you roll?
Nat 1.
Okay, so everyone fails. So you aren't affected because
Sure,
it's your spell.
but I'm telling the truth. 'cause I
Everyone
like him.
else must tell the truth. So he asked, do you think he has a chance?
You not see why not? You handsome. You big and strong.
Yes.
no, because I'm in love with her.
Competition, always a good thing, I think, for, triangles, strongest shape. Love, strongest emotion. Chillingston, strongest man. Yo, what's up, dude?
We answered your question. Now, please.
I have another question.
Yes, Chillingston.
Do you guys think the jury is still out on OJ?
Whoa!
No, you can ask your question.
Chillingston, you wouldn't happen to be hiding anything about this cave that could potentially harm or hurt us?
I'm peeking.
I'm literally peeking.
Peak gameplay.
Oof, both of my knees just popped.
Yours is the one that's not plus.
How do I like?
Yo, Nug was the one that promised any nat 1s gifting a sub.
Hell
You
yeah.
a sub. For my
Hell
bad
yeah,
rolls.
Nug.
For my bad rolls.
Shit, I just rolled a 1.
Wow.
All right, how's that, Chad?
Wow.
Chad, is that better?
Wow.
Is that better? How do we feel about that?
Oh shit! Look at that one. That one actually was a 1.
That other one.
He actually did get
That
a
other
1.
one peaked a lot.
That one was a
He
1.
That
actually
one
did
Pooh
get a
spoke.
1.
That one was a 1.
That other one peaked a lot when Pooh spoke just now.
There we go.
Oh, it was a 2.
Oh, close.
My man
So
rolling
close.
on the deuce.
All right, chat. Could I get like a little louder than speaking voice on you guys right now?
Hey!
Hey.
Go like,
Hello.
oh shit!
Let's go!
Oh shit!
Poggers!
Poggers!
Okay,
We could turn it down on OBS too.
that's probably good. I think we're good.
Alright, cool.
Still peak on ADEV. Okay, let's lock it in.
One peak.
You just peeked on the...
Fuck yeah, Gooners.
Gooners for life!
The Goon Squad.
All I do is goon.
All I do is goon, 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 no matter what.
Oh, static
Static
rodent.
rodent.
Whoa, Link to the Past?
Oh shit, is that you haven't been there?
No, I haven't seen a Link to the Past yet.
2's in the chat.
5 gifted for the nat ones. Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Rodent.
What about Nat 20s?
If I call
20.
out a 17, I will gift out 5. It's a 1!
Nat 1!
Yeah, but you weren't rolling for an actual.
I know.
You could just sit here and roll all day and just get 5 packs every 20 rolls. All right, how's that, Chad? That
I feel
should
like
be
I
better.
saw more than 39 votes.
I've turned everybody down.
Some people vote twice.
Oh.
What was the vote? Link to the
Point.
Past or
Or
Shatterhand? Bro, fuck Shatterhand.
Listen, if you're...
I don't even know who Shatterhand is.
NES game.
Okay, so what are you asking, Chillingston?
I said Chillingston. You're not hiding anything about this cave we're going into. Any hidden dangers or secrets from
No.
us? Okay, that's good enough for me.
Hey, Chillington, do you have our best interests and the world's best interests at heart?
The world's best interest? Yes. Your best interest? No.
Fair. Fair. You're not gonna get us killed though, right? Not purposely.
Tough question, guys. Yes.
Are you working with King Atreus?
Dave's one silver bullet is that he cannot remember a name, but he'll
Atreyu.
remember the vibe of the name.
Atreus.
So he'll give you like a general.
Alphaeus the Third. You don't happen to be working with Alphaeus the Third, do you?
Well, lads, Chillingston Chillingsworth no longer at your service, sirs. I hate to do this, but the king, frankly, has put a rather hefty price on catching the lot of you, and, though I could just turn you in when we get into the city, that felt rather ungentlemanly, just leaving you to his death squads. So I figured I'd just best you myself in open combat so as to do this as nobly as possible, but I was hoping to do it in some grand place such as a mountaintop or my family home. But if you want to do it here now, that's fine.
You leave us no choice.
Where is this mountaintop?
Chillingston. What?
Damn, I wanted to fight on that mountaintop, actually. What are you fucking... What?
Gentlemen, a coin is a coin. You should know that better than anyone.
Oogie attack now, and I swing at him.
All right, let's roll initiative.
What the?
What the fuck?
I told you.
Trusted him.
I told you.
You know what's crazy is you wouldn't have
10
found
plus
out he
2.
betrayed you if your only question was, do you have anything for us in this cave? Like, are there any secrets in this
Yeah.
cave? The honest answer is no. But Pooh
Ooh.
has to follow up.
You dug a little deeper.
24 on my initiative.
Hold up.
Well, I wish I would have dug deeper, because I kind of wanted to see what that ambush was going to be.
Oogie,
12.
Tave,
15.
Tavid,
1.
That one.
That one.
plus...
Turn up 8 episodes.
3.
Turn me up, guys. I'm about to bust a nut, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
And by that, I
wait,
mean
where
blow
is
a
it?
gasket.
Where's my...
That's exactly what it means, Boston. That's how I grew up.
Oh, yeah. It's
All
1
right.
plus 0. I have 0 initiative. as
Nice.
well.
Bro has 0 initiative.
I'm pretty weak, honestly.
Do your homework.
I'm a pretty weak character, but I have a wish, so yeah.
Wish I had better initiatives.
Volume isn't the solution for the peaking. Yeah, it is. If it's digital peaking, then it is what it is.
Well, hold on. We could...
Frederick, 20-something? 20-something?
24.
24.
Got a good roll.
That's
Big
really...
rolling.
Rolling star, rolling star. Peaking is mic too close to mouth. That is not necessarily true.
Chat said it, so it's true.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Up
Just
first
chat.
is Frederick.
Let's put it
Go.
there. On your...
Good deal.
Yeah.
But
I
think
stand
it's
up.
fine.
And showed my ankle was fine the whole time, idiot. And then I shout to Oogie, Oogie, can you defeat him in 4 blows?
Oogie try.
And then from level 6, I was able to learn how to cast haste. So I whip out my fiddle. Oogie swing axe, not once, not twice. With 4 blows, you will make his face not nice.
So what does this do?
He has haste. He has he can take 1 additional action on his turn. He has +2 to his AC. Advantage on dexterity, double speed. Basically, he can attack 4 times. Because he can attack with each action twice, right?
Yeah. If I use the attack action, I could use it again, yeah.
So maybe 3 times then.
So you have extra attack. So you
Yeah.
attack, then attack,
He
and
has an
this gives
extra
him
action.
an extra action. So yeah, you get.
Yeah.
Is extra attack a bonus action?
No, I don't think so.
If it's a bonus action, then you attack 3 times.
Okay. I just think, I think it's a trait.
Is this Kingdom Hearts?
No, this is still Skyrim.
Sounds like that one Kingdom Hearts song.
It's part
Whenever
of the
you
attack
whenever
action.
you take the attack action on your turn, so you get 4.
Sick.
Okay.
And then, so that's my action for my movement. I'm gonna get far away.
Sure. So to give some context, the cave is like 20 feet wide, and endlessly long. Basically, you are still very near the mouth of the cave. I mean, you can literally see the shoreline outside. So you're maybe 20 feet behind you to the cave entrance, and then endless in front of you. Chillingston is at the front. He was leading the path naturally, and then the lot of you are behind.
Okay.
Yeah. Just making as much of a gap as I can with my movement, and then I guess I'm gonna just chill.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Up next is Chillingston. Chillingston, look, guys, not so chill, I guess. He is going to attack Tave.
Can I hit him with a cutting words before we know the result?
Can you explain that to me?
Oh, it's a reaction. It's Bardic Inspiration negative. D6, take it away from his roll.
When a creature that you can see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a damage roll, you can use reaction to expend one of your Bardic Inspiration points, rolling a Bardic Inspiration die and subtracting the number rolled. Yes.
Yes. So that's -6.
Nice.
Okay, -6 on... 14. Tave, does a 14 hit you?
Does not.
Nice.
Okay.
Would've
You
hit me.
will not hit my friend today.
It would've
You'll
hit me.
die in this cave, you fucking loser.
No. Nice. So he swings and misses, and then he goes for a second.
I'm so excited.
Yo! Thank
Whoa!
you.
Quasi,
Yeah,
I give you
with
5.
Does a 21 hit you?
Maybe.
It does, but I would like to use one of my key points to use. Where'd it go? Where's it at? Yeah. Sorry, where is it?
You're good. Will the zone of truth persist through like 1 minute of the battle? I don't know if it requires concentration or not.
I don't know, I'll check.
What's me dodge?
Zone of truth.
Patient
It's
defense.
10 minutes. I don't see. Where would it say if it.
It would say in the spell description that it requires
I
concentration.
don't see that, yeah. So it does persist 10 minutes.
So I mean, if you want to keep asking questions for your action,
Whatever, it's
you
fine.
know,
You can,
have
it's
fun.
fine. You're fine. You can hit me. Just hit me.
Haste does require concentration, though.
An affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Interesting. So I could have just not answered, but also that's sus as fuck.
But if you. I did it under my breath, so he didn't know, right?
If I use a
No, but when the spell happens, they're aware of it. It says in the description.
The spell happens, they're aware of it?
So they're aware the spell is like that. They are aware of the fact that they must only tell the truth.
Oh, okay.
if I use the dodge action, does that mean you just miss? I'm using. If I use patient defense, spend 1 key point, take the dodge action.
I believe you choose to use dodge on your turn because it's an action, not a reaction.
Okay.
So
Cool.
when you take the dodge action, you focus entirely on avoiding attacks. Until
Okay.
the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage if you can see the attacker, and you make dexterity saving throws with advantage.
Cool.
You lose this benefit if you are incapacitated. That's most things, I think. As explained in conditions, or if your speed drops to 0.
You're good. You can hit me.
I would love to.
Would love nothing more.
Okay. He is going to do one of these. Do you resist cold or anything?
No.
25 damage. He swings and a cold mist spreads through your body as you take the hit.
Good thing you only hit once.
Yeah.
I don't know if we were ready for this, guys.
Under leveled.
Dude, if we're not ready for this, we're not ready for what comes next.
Oh my god, chills.
Nice, sending chills down my
I'm
spine.
sending chills down my...
I don't know why, but this betrayal hurts a lot.
It's like that emo.
Doesn't it though?
Yeah.
Emo guy's betrayal.
I really trusted Chillingston.
Doesn't it
I
though?
really did. And now that
Look
now
up-
that it's happened,
Good.
I'm like, of course,
I
I
gotta
guess
look
it
up
makes
these
sense.
two. I'm gonna look up this spell real quick.
After Chillingston, who's just going to stand his ground, we got Tave.
Oh, I'm hurting, but I'm mad that who we thought was our ally is not. So I am going to try and punch him in the face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lock it in.
Yeah. Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Big 20, big 20.
All right, roll double the dice, add the modifier once.
Good. Double the dice.
It's a 1. It's a 1.
Oh
It's a 2. 7.
Twice as good as it would have been.
no.
7.
damage.
Okay, you punch him once, 7. Now let's get the second, I assume.
Yeah. Does a 20 hit?
It does.
For a
Oh, there you go.
12. No, 11. 11.
11, nice.
And then I'm going to use a key point to do...
Flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows!
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
That's not going to hit.
Oh, with the 5er. No.
I'm going to use my Bard of Inspiration.
No, you've already used all your bardic
had-
inspiration. You used both of
Did I
them.
use both of
You
them?
did.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay, then I...
It's a punch, and then you go in for a right hook and he dodges, and then the left hook and he blocks. And after that is Oogie.
Yeah, buddy. You know that toot's coming out.
Oh my god!
I'm getting feral on him. So I'm gonna activate rage, yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
just gonna,
baby.
I'm gonna go for him with that
Oh
axe.
shit! So you
Yeah,
might
there's
get like
sparks.
fucking hella attacks because you get extra attacks in rage too.
You
Don't
get extra attacks in rage?
Extra points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, did your thing's on fire?
It was,
It is
it
on
was
fire.
already
It's
on
on
fire
fire.
from the
It's on
heat
fire.
in the mountain, yeah.
Okay, so it's
Oogie is the
6
DPS to
or-
be fair.
Okay, 17 plus. What is it?
Yeah,
plus?
you're good.
Initiative?
That's a hit.
Okay. Alright. So 1d12 and 2d6. I'm rolling that once.
14.
Okay.
14
and then
plus strength plus rage. So plus 3 is 17 plus rage is
so
plus 2
19.
is 19 damage.
Okay.
Got 3 more of these coming.
I have advantage, so I'll roll this twice. Okay,
Nah, it's
that'll
gonna hit.
Let's see if I crit. No, but okay, so I'm gonna do it again. 5,
7?
7 plus
7 plus 5 is 12.
Okay,
Come on,
nice.
Oogie. Oogie.
So this is 2 more.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, so 17 hits plus whatever I have. What is it, 3?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay,
You're
okay.
good. You're good.
Okay.
Oogie.
2,
9
Oh,
plus
no, it's
5,
four.
right?
okay,
14.
so 14.
Plus, you already added 5.
Yeah,
Okay.
And this is the last one here.
15 plus
15 plus. What do I add for this?
You add strength and proficiency.
So you had 6.
Okay. So yeah,
So
this is
21.
21
Hit.
or okay, yeah, so 21 and there's the last blow, buddy.
21.
Good lord.
12 plus whatever.
12 plus 5, 17.
Okay.
Fuck me. You just did, in one turn, you did 62 damage.
Hell
God
yeah.
damn, Oogie.
I like you, Chilling, man.
Oogie.
Hit him with the flaming.
So that's 4 hits. You like a fiery cross erupts out of his armor, and his armor's starting to melt off of him.
So anime.
And he falls back onto his knee. Because I mean fuck. So you're gonna have advantage on attacks against Chillingston until he stands back up.
Okay.
After Oogie is Tavid.
All right.
Sick.
His axe is still on fire, right?
His
No, his axe is still a chill axe.
Yeah,
right?
it's an ice
chill-
axe,
It's
yeah.
an ice axe.
Yeah.
I have my produce flame out.
Okay.
Still. I'm gonna throw my flame at his axe specifically.
Okay.
At his axe.
Can you roll a d20 to hit, please?
Yes. 14
Plus
plus
wisdom.
Wisdom 3, 17.
Hit.
Okay. All right. So I roll 2 d8s for where are d8s?
Here, I got you.
Yeah. There you go. Sorry, I missed it.
12.
12.
You throw the fire at Chillingston's axe, and when it hits the axe, it envelops it, and it starts to melt slightly. There's like an ice layer and a metal layer, and the ice layer starts to melt, and he goes fucking crazy. He goes, and his armor explodes off of his body, and ice shrapnel goes towards you guys.
Did I fuck up? my bad. I thought this was a great idea.
I thought so too.
It misses Tavid. Misses Tave as well. Does a 15 hit you?
A 15? Yeah.
Okay, and then you have +2 to your armor class right now, correct? That was part of the
Does
bard
getting
thing.
hit break concentration? Because he's going to lose haste. I don't remember how concentration works.
Bitch, I don't remember either. Does getting
Jack, is getting
hit?
hit break
I
concentration?
think so.
I think it does.
Well, did I already use the haste though? Or
It stays on.
So
for,
you have
like,
plus
a
armor
minute.
class.
Shit.
Yeah, you take damage, you lose concentration.
Haste is gone.
Okay.
Instead of avoid yelling while looking down, we're just gonna do this.
What yelling about looking down? Don't tell me what to do, baby. Okay. And then on Oogie, it's gonna have to be a good roll. Does a 20 hit you with your bonus armor class?
I don't know
of
if
2?
I get. Yeah, so it's just, it would be 15 plus 2, but I don't even think I get.
No, it's from his spell.
Oh, but
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
hit
but
him
that
and
happens
then
At the
it-
same time, so you would have it
okay,
until.
Yeah, that happens
the
at the
check.
same time.
So then, yeah, it would still hit me though. Either way.
Okay. It's a con save. I
If I
think it's
fail-
good. We'll figure that out, but I think it's good.
You know what? As long as we're consistent, we're good.
So true.
Okay, bars.
Yeah.
Bars.
Both of you take 7 ice damage.
Okay.
Frederick and Oogie both take 7 damage. And then on his turn, or actually, I'm
You
gonna
guys
wait
still
till
my
your
turn.
turn is
Yeah.
over.
So I already had that lit. That still counts as my action, right? That's
Yeah,
still,
throwing it is your
throwing
action.
is my action.
yeah.
I can still move.
Yes.
I can't turn into any animals or anything right now. That's not that would be another action.
That would be
right?
another
Okay.
action. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to move outside around the corner of the
Okay.
mouth of the.
Sure.
I'm just like.
Yeah, you are.
I'm
able.
Metal Gear Soliding.
I know.
around-
I know what you
okay.
mean. Yeah, you're able.
Around the corner. Okay.
Word.
That's it.
How much damage did I take, by the way?
7.
7. Okay.
At the end of your turn, he's going to take a legendary action, which is something certain characters, like certain legendary creatures, can do, where they can take an action at the end of someone else's turn.
Yeah.
So he's going to take a legendary action,
Fuck! I didn't mean it. I thought that was a good idea.
I still think it was.
and he takes the axe and shoves it into his body, and it like it goes into him and like
That's some
fuses
Elden
with him.
Ring shit.
And he his ice is coming off of his body, and he breathes a frost breath on all of you. You are out of range.
Good play.
Where did you go when you moved? You were still in the cave, just far away.
I just got as far away as I could.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw,
Okay.
except for Pooh.
I have advantage on dexterity, unless incapacitated.
Yes.
That'd be
Okay. So
sense.
you'll roll 2.
Yeah, so I check concentration. I have to, upon taking a hit, do a DC 10 con save, and if I fail, the spell drops. So I'm just gonna
do
for
that.
his roll. I'll
do
do that real quick.
Nat
20.
20. Nat 20. Okay, so
So he's
concentration saves. You
Yeah.
got hit by an icicle, and you're like,
Don't slow down.
9.
What is it, DC 17? Dex, you
17
said?
dex saving throw.
Why I moved outside?
No, that's not enough. Yeah, 9 with not enough.
13 plus 2 is 5. Oh, let's go. I
Hey.
do save.
So I
19.
Okay.
minus 11.
This might be it for me, boys. This might be
I don't
it.
like how many
save,
dice I
little
heard.
man.
We're good. I'm hiding outside. Don't worry about us, guys.
You take 15.
Okay.
You take 15. You take 7.
Okay.
I'll round down. I'm generous. And the people that failed, you are frozen in place.
Okay.
At the start of your turn, you can do the dex save again to
Okay.
try to unfreeze. But I'm gonna say that even though you're frozen, it's like one of those movies where like your eyes can still move.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So
yeah,
you
yeah.
can still concentrate.
I'll
even
roll
though
to
you're-
make sure it stays. It does. 19.
What do you mean?
Because I got hit again, I got to do another con check.
No. I'm saying. Oh,
To keep
for-
I got
haste,
you, baby.
yeah,
I
yeah.
got you, baby.
Yeah.
Yes. Excellent.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Up next is.
Would that be considered a ranged attack?
Yes. Well, it's not a missile though. You can't have deflected it.
Okay.
It's like a,
I didn't
a
know if it was-
magic
yeah,
breath.
Right.
Will there be another D&D campaign after this one? Maybe in a year.
Yeah, it'll be a while. I'm not saying we'll never do it again. I think we might have to, but it'll be a while.
Frederick, it is your turn. You can make another dex saving
Yeah.
throw.
Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to do that. 12 plus 2, 14.
Okay, so you are frozen in place. You may not take an action or move.
Can I take a bonus action?
What is the bonus action? If the bonus action requires thought, yes. If it requires you to speak or move, no.
I think a bardic inspiration I would have to speak.
You'd have to speak, yeah.
Then I guess I'm frozen.
You're frozen, baby.
I'm frozen. But you're still hasted.
I'm still going crazy.
Tave, You also
I
roll
am
d20
frozen.
again to try to unfreeze, to thaw, some might say.
13.
Okay, fail. And we move on to Oogie.
Yeah, buddy. You already know what's coming.
I do.
Get him, Oogie.
Fuck him up.
No!
2, but I have advantage. Okay, nat 20.
Hey!
Nat 20.
Nat
Lock
20.
it in, baby.
Let's
Okay, so
go.
you're going to roll 2 d12s and 4 d6s.
Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus
Oogie is
shit.
carrying.
There's a world where you only roll the 2 d12s because it's actually the weapon attack, but I don't care.
12.
And a 1, but.
13,
Okay.
and then 4. I can roll the 4 d6s for
Okay,
you really quick.
perfect.
What did you say is 13?
Yes.
That is 18 on top.
Okay.
So
nice.
18 plus 13 is 18 plus 13 is 31, 31, and then 31 plus your strength is 34. Plus
Okay.
the rage bonus is 36.
Yeah.
One hit.
Also,
Yeah.
he is weak to fire damage right now.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna double the fire damage again.
Let's
So
go.
that was another 18 on top. So
Oogie.
Oh,
Oogie's
yeah.
the MVP.
what
of
is
this
that?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
what is that, like 60 damage or something?
Some shit.
Yeah, just call it 60. Who cares?
You slice at him and he literally melts in place.
Okay.
He just melts into a puddle. Organs flopping around and ice, like water now, just like dripping off into the corners of the cave and seeping off to, go nowhere. This man is fucking obliterated.
Wow.
And as that happens, the ice on both of you thaws instantly.
I was gonna bring my axe over and start.
I was gonna
trying
say
to
that.
start trying to warm him up. Yeah.
I was gonna say
Victory
that.
achieved.
Wow. I turn around from the cave, pretending as if I didn't run out like a coward, like I was there the whole time. I look at Oogie and I say, that was fucking bitchin'.
That was fucking bitchin', dude. That man heard me. Oogie, look up to him.
Oogie, I think I'll be giving out my first inspiration point of the campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah!
What is that?
You can get a reroll.
Oh, cool.
Before you know the result.
Okay.
Actually, is that how we used to house roll it? Dave, do you remember how we
I
used to house
don't
roll
remember.
One inspo before, one inspo before results.
I feel like
Reroll.
that
it?
sounds
I think
right.
my house rule was always that you could
Dude,
do
those
it
rolls were insane.
after.
That was very nice.
That was my house rule.
Yeah, I think it was
Those
after.
rolls actually clutched it out.
Yeah.
That if we had to go another turn, it was gonna be pretty hard.
I mean, I have 11.
I could have
cards.
thought y'all, but he was gonna get one more turn before I could have done that.
Okay,
Oh, you
if
could have thought us?
Yeah, I was gonna throw flame in
You
between.
probably would have hurt us then.
No,
if you
in
have
between.
inspiration, you can expend it when you make an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. Spending it gives you advantage on that roll.
Okay.
So then my house rule on top of that was if you already have advantage on that roll, as we saw yesterday, my house rule for advantage on advantage is it hits instantly.
Cool.
But then you roll for crit.
Okay, cool.
Here's the thing I've never seen that I don't know that I'll put in, but it's kind of fun. Additionally, if you have inspiration, you can reward another player for good role-playing, clever thinking, or simply doing something exciting in the game. When another player character does something that really contributes to the story, you can give up your inspiration to give it to that character.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Hmm.
I think we'll just keep it with you.
Cool.
I'm gonna tear this off for you so
I'm
you
a
don't
nerd.
forget.
I give you
my inspiration token.
Yeah.
I'll keep this forever.
You just melted a man.
Yeah.
Does everyone realize Tave is 6'7", 330? All right, guys. Well, now you're in this cave alone.
Maybe we should have kept him alive till we got.
But you do know that there's nothing sinister in the cave, at least as far as he knew.
That's true. We know the cave is safe.
Not feeling so good, guys.
Maybe we rest
Like
in
physically
cave.
or emotionally?
No, in the game. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, both.
Sam.
We lost a friend who I thought was a friend,
Yeah.
He good actor.
and he did some damage.
He did some damage.
I think I lost my spleen.
I do have a healing potion. Would you like to drink it, or should we just maybe take a short rest?
I do have 3 heal pots, but maybe we rest first.
Maybe we
could
take
just,
short
you're
rest.
not. You have 6 days.
Yeah.
You
I
could just
think
rest in the cave right now.
We could take a short rest.
We could take a
We-
long
I
think
use-
we need to-
yes,
We need
alright.
to regroup anyway.
I use Druidcraft to build a little campfire here at the mouth of the cave.
Nice.
Short or long? What do you guys want?
Yeah,
long. I don't think we're under any.
we'll have
It's
5
pretty
days.
quiet, guys. I am going to explode.
We have 5 days.
I'm gonna explode.
Who cares if you
Maybe-
peek?
maybe
Just
you
put it
do,
on.
Yeah, who cares if you peek?
True.
Chat, you can't have it both ways.
Yeah, whatever.
And just put it back on your thing.
No,
if
it's
you
fine.
peek.
It's fine. It's chill.
If you peek, they can suck ass.
It's chill. I can here now that I've taken it off myself. I will turn myself up a bit. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
This is the last time we're adjusting.
The last time we're adjusting, though.
Take a good look. It's the last time.
Yeah.
Amanda.
We'll only trust you, Amanda.
Oh, Amanda.
Okie dokie.
We'll turn the stream around.
All right. So long rest. Everybody recovers their spell points, key points,
Give me my
hit
shit.
points,
Give me my shit back.
rage points, all that good shit.
Okay. I've got everything back. All right, we're... First thing we wake up, I immediately cast Produce Flame to keep me warm because I'm cold as shit.
Fair enough.
Even though I'm a rock gnome, I'm not a big fan of winter. I've lived down in the nice winter, or the nice seasons for way too long.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, I've lived down in the nice seasons for way too long.
Not many people do.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a man of means. I like to think I'm a man of means, you know? I'm one of those poor people that think they're a rich person.
Live life rich, baby.
Yeah, I think I'm Giles. I think I'm going to be Giles, you know?
Do we have anything we want to say about Chillingston? Like, that's a lot to take in. What we just went through.
I agree. It's terrible. I think it's worth considering that any direction he had planned for us is unreliable at this point.
I would agree.
Going to the tree through the buttresses, maybe it's still a viable plan. Maybe there's ambushes waiting there for us. Maybe that's part of his plan. We are likely going to need to shake up our plan from what he suggested.
Is the army even going to come?
I think the army.
Can we
will still
trust
come.
Joe
Who
Tran?
can we trust?
Can we trust?
I'm with you now.
Yeah.
I don't know who we
I
trust.
I don't know who we can
Rest from
trust.
Wild Watch.
I think Chillingston was trying to stop the Wild Watch.
What about
He always been up there. He man of that man. He always been up north.
man of that land?
He man of that man. I get it. He man of that man.
You like that man?
He man of that
Either
man.
way, if we can't trust the Wild Watch, what other option do we have but to go forward with the plan?
We here.
We here.
We out here.
We out here. We might as well do.
Should we still go through this cave, or should we maybe go?
Chillingston did seem to think there was nothing in the cave.
Hear me out.
Where would we get without the cave?
Hear me out.
I'm hearing.
I could turn into a mountain goat.
Mm,
Go over this mountain. Make sure there's nothing on the other side
very,
waiting for us.
very tiring.
Very tiring. Mountain goat. This is what mountain goats do. See, when I become a mountain goat, I also get the strength of a mountain goat, the endurance of a mountain goat.
Who can I understand?
Very mountain goatish. I'm not sure how long it would take,
Yeah.
but at least if there was an ambush on the other side, I could.
That doesn't help us though if there is something in the cave.
Yeah, I don't know how I would convey it back to you all.
Oogie not worried. I say we go.
Oogie
on.
got night vision. Oogie has
I
night
lead.
vision.
I lead.
And Chillingston was likely one of their best when we did take him down. I say even if there is an ambush waiting for us outside the cave, we can probably handle it.
I'm feeling
You
pretty.
got new sling
It's
you don't
amazing.
even use.
No, I mean, the fire was already out.
Yeah, I just want to see it. Is what I'm saying.
Fire was already out. I mean, you
It's
know.
amazing what a long rest can do. My spleen is healed. Everything's good. Let's go through the cave.
My ankle feels great. Yeah,
Yes. Proceed with caution, though.
yeah.
But
All right.
proceed.
We're
And
going in.
honestly, maybe do some go ahead as a goat. Do some scouting. They're not gonna kill a goat.
Or a lizard.
Or-
Or a field mouse.
no, Oogie, lizards don't like the cold.
Or a fish.
What would be in a fish? I
I'm
just
just
flop
kidding.
around? I turn into a fish for a second.
You nearly die.
I turn back. You think that was a good idea?
No, listen. I'm a monk, not a saint.
Okay.
It's funny.
All right.
Are we ever gonna get this backstory? I mean, come on.
Let's go through the
Yeah.
cave.
What did you do to become a monk?
I
What
don't
led
wanna
you to
talk
the
about
monastery?
I don't want to talk about it.
After all we've been through, you won't tell us.
I was a wanted man.
That's the true thing. I demand cast the truth. Cast the truth on him. I want to hear this.
No, don't do it.
Save spells.
Zone of truth.
Zone of truth. Do it.
All right, you have to roll a
I don't know if I trust this guy. Maybe he's working for Joe Trent.
roll a charisma saving throw.
Oof. 18.
Shit. Fuck, that beats it by 1.
But we know he beat it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, he's so powerful.
I don't want to talk about it.
What's
This
inside
guy
his
got
brain?
raised.
There's dark memories that don't want to come out.
What's inside his brain?
I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal with you though. We get through this alive. I will share my backstory.
Shit.
Why do I feel like he's gonna die?
All right.
We're going in.
We're going in.
We're going in.
I'll lead cautiously, you know.
I am gonna turn into a lizard. The cold blood feels good.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna turn into a lizard and I'm gonna walk on the wall, lizard style, next to them.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Nothing eventful happens in your time in the cave. It truly is just eerie and cold. You do notice, like, as you're going through the cave, like weird roots poking out here and there, like tree roots poking out here and there, like ends of long strands of tree roots. But other than that, you get to the end of the cave completely uneventfully, and you are looking out over, from very high up, the city of Winterwatch. And it's almost beautiful in its, like, solemnity. It is
Sorry.
solemn.
Okay.
Like, you know Solitude and
Yeah. I got you. I got you now.
that's Solitude, right? In Skyrim, the one where the rebellion is coming out of,
Yeah.
right? The Stormcloaks are out of Solitude. Or is that a different place?
Whatever. I get it now.
I got what you're saying, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
They're like, it's like a lot of cobblestone, a lot of dark colors, or rather just colorless colors. And there's snow everywhere. It is constantly snowing. And the where once maybe there was a moat, it is frozen.
Sounds awful.
And you are standing at an opening in the mountainside on the western side of town, and there is a buttress before you that is propping up a massive inner wall of the sort of where the palace is.
What do?
What do?
All right. I think we just maybe climb down this wall
Climb down?
and get down to the city.
Did we go across the buttress yet?
You can go across the buttress.
I think we
And
climb
across
down
buttress is into what?
the palace.
Across the buttress will take you to the top of the, like, so it's basically, the city is 2 tiers, right?
Right.
When you go up the stairs, the proper way to get into the city, there's a massive wall that connects the 2 mountains that open out into the mouth of the city, and most of the city is in this outer layer. Then there is an inner, much higher wall, which is 4 sides, and that's where the palace is, inside of this, and the buttresses prop up that wall.
I think we go on the
So we're
buttresses.
inside the inner wall? Or outside?
If you go across the buttresses, you will go, as you cross the buttress, you are crossing hundreds of feet above, or 100 or 200 feet above the town proper. And if you get across the other side, you will be on top of the inner wall.
I think if we go into the inner wall, like, if we go into the palace, go towards the tree, we still have 5 days
We
before
still
the
have
attack.
5 days before the turning. We need
Yeah.
to. I think we need to regroup and maybe
Lay low.
lay low.
Maybe explore, see if we can find out anything else, see if we can see
Yeah.
if anyone else is double crossing us.
Problem is, if we get caught, potentially thrown in jail.
There is a risk going into the
We
city
could
proper.
lose
Definitely
that
gives
time,
us a
and-
risk.
So why don't we just go kill King now?
I'm with Oogie.
If we kill the king now, we do maybe put a halt to his plans. But yeah, I mean,
Just because we have
I
5
want to
days
kill
doesn't.
King. I want to kill Sorcerer. I want to kill maybe everyone here if evil. I ready to kill.
I think that's a bad idea.
Okay.
For us to just walk in, we have a whole army behind us.
Well,
We wait
yeah,
5 days.
You right. Ookie
Yeah.
forgot about army.
Yeah.
we do want to use that.
But what? We don't know that the army will make it in time.
As
What if
strong
they get
as
held up?
Oogie
You have
is-
assurances that the army will be
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Joe Trent never let down.
Joe Tren hired Chill Chill.
I should have asked Chill if Joe Tren ever talk about OG. Dang it.
I'm sure she does.
Yeah, I'm sure she does.
Thank you.
Whatever you guys feel is best.
I think we climb down the buttress and we go into the city. Maybe, you know what? Even go get a drink.
Oogie could drink.
We kind of earned it.
We haven't had any moments of chill.
Don't say it.
Chilling.
That hurts.
Besides, explore, maybe regroup. Maybe we can find some more supplies up here in Winter Watch. They have to have more supplies since it's been winter.
Ocean shops.
Dave, your thought?
Listen, even if I disagree, it's 3 to 1. So let's go.
Freddie?
We going to town.
Okay.
All right. I'd like to.
How do we get there? Because we're up high, right?
You'll have to cross the buttress because there's no way to get down safely. He could as a mountain goat maybe, but you guys would be fucked.
Okay.
So you have to go across the buttress up to the wall and then take some kind of staircase down.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Spider Climb on my friend Oogie.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna touch him, give him Spider Climb. Okay.
Okay.
What do?
What do?
I got you. One willing creature you touch gains the ability to move up, down, and across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings while leaving its hands free. The target also gains a climbing speed equal to its walking speed, up to 1 hour.
All right. And now you pick those two up.
But buttress floating. I climb down and then what?
I think he means just go down the mountainside.
Just go down the mountainside. We'll just
okay.
go down the mountain. We'll all go down the mountainside. You pick them two up. I'm gonna goat down. We don't even have to go to the palace and talk to anyone. No worries, no fuss, no stress.
I love it.
Sure.
Great plan.
Let's do it.
You do
Okay.
it. You pick the two of them up and walk down like in Twilight Princess and the Goron Mines. You put the iron boots on. You can walk on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that. You're just walking sideways with these two guys.
This is weird.
Yeah, very
It's
strange.
kind of scary.
And you are you're goat mode.
I'm
just
goat mode.
bouncing down.
Love it.
And the four of you wind up in sort of a dark alley on the edge of town.
All right. I turn back out a goat.
Sure.
I'm a normal person again.
This looks like a good place that we could probably lay low for at least a night or two. I mean, this doesn't seem like the kind of part of town that they got a lot of law enforcement people looking out for us.
I'm not sleeping outside in this weather. We need
Not
to go
outside.
find an inn.
No, not
Yeah.
in the cold, just this part of town.
I would like to use my monkly.
I'd like to go get some food. That was a lot of hiking for me.
I want to talk to the, like I did in Autumn.
Oh yeah, spend some gold to speak to the impoverished youths.
Yes, to see if they can glean any information about
Okay.
strange things.
General sentiment about King Dollar Sanct is rough. The people just don't trust the royalty for the most part. Like the common folk don't give a fuck about the royalty. People are really excited for the turning because they are sick and tired of winter.
Yeah.
That's the big thing, right? Everybody's pretty done with this. They've probably been done with it for like 8 or 9 years.
Right.
Other than that, can you roll investigation for me? D20 plus investigation.
8.
It seems like the city guard and like research teams have been more prevalent than usual lately.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, go find out where this research center is located. If we could go there.
I throw more gold. 5 more golds.
They say that they think that the researchers live in a barracks with the inner city garrison, like in where the palace is.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that is something right now.
Okay, thank
Alright.
you.
Well,
You're so welcome. Do you want a foot rub? It's another gold.
I would like to head to somewhere where we could eat and maybe drink for a
Sure,
second.
you're
Warm
able
up.
to gather information about like what the best tavern is in this neighborhood.
Okay.
Presuming you guys don't want to travel because it's a big city. There's
Yeah,
some
we don't.
proper
we
metropolis.
want, we're hungry. We want to go get something immediately. We've been in a cave.
Great. There is a tavern called White Peaks. And
I don't know if we want to go there, guys.
Hold up, before we do that, didn't Chillingston say there's like a bounty on us? Do you think the common people know this?
I
Do you
would
think it's only the...
I would doubt it.
See, okay.
Yeah, I don't think many of the common people know of the Wild Watch.
Wait, one thing we do have to think about though, if Chillingston was on the payroll, there's definitely other people.
But Chillingston was the only one in Wild Watch from Winter
Winterwatch?
Watch.
I will say also, just to maybe, I don't know, assuage your worries a little bit, like the Chillingston, how he talked about it made it sound like the king personally paid him to
okay.
do this.
Okay.
That's the impression I got.
And it wasn't like that he knew who you were, it was more like,
Yeah.
bring me anyone
Yeah.
who is against like what I'm doing.
Cool. Alright, let's go eat.
Okay.
Get our grub on.
Yeah.
Okay.
White Peaks.
You walk in and the atmosphere is good. You know, most people spend their time in this city when they are not at work, in a tavern or at home, because no one wants to be outside.
Yeah.
And so, because it is really, really cold, there is a massive open hearth in the middle, so very Skyrim style. Like, you know, you walk in, it's like a big open, with like a literal fireplace in the middle on the ground that is huge, and a smokestack up the top center of the tavern. There's a bar on the far edge and then tables throughout. And there's all manner of folk sitting, enjoying themselves.
Nice. Well, I would love to walk up to the bar staff and ask for 4. What would you like? Mead, everybody?
Wine.
A wine.
I'd like a cocktail of some sort.
Whatever they want. And I pull out 3 pieces of gold. I'm sure that's enough to cover it. I
Yeah,
just
that'll
put it
be
down.
fine. Yeah, with tip. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Wow, what a tip.
my goal is to be a little generous here, warm up the spirit of the bartender.
Sure.
And I'll ask, so barkeep,
Oh, yes, sir.
do you get many people in here playing games of chance?
Games of chance? You
Yes.
mean like cards?
I do. Yes.
Occasionally we'll host a monthly game. Entry fee 5-6 silver pieces, and winner takes all. Gets a little rowdy sometimes, but most
Oh,
of the
I
time
bet.
it's well spirited.
That sounds great. I was told from a very kind associate of mine that there's a game a little bit higher stakes than 5 or 6 pieces of silver. Could you maybe tell me a little more about that?
Oh, my friend. Why don't you stay after hours tonight? Have a couple drinks with your friends, wait for more of the people to clear out, and we can talk.
Beautiful. And do you have lodging here?
Well, my brother runs an inn, and that's just across the street.
Perfect.
And we have a sort of 2-for-1 deal, where if you get enough rooms at the inn, you also get free drinks. 1 round of free drinks, so. And a meal for breakfast.
Sounds like
I
a
love it.
wonderful setup for us.
Shoutouts to the orphans that told us to go here.
You've got great orphans in this city.
Shoutouts.
The best.
Nobody got orphans like Winterwatch.
More people should orphan their children.
Alright, well, we're gonna take these drinks right across the street, grab some rooms, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Excellent. Please do return the glasses, though.
Is it weird? I was worried they were gonna sell out of inn rooms in our fantasy thing. That's why I feel like we need to go get them now.
Bro, that's just good business.
Fill it up fast.
Alright.
Scalpers on the inn.
Alright, we go across the street, still drinking.
Get some
Cheers,
rooms.
and we get some rooms. How much are the rooms?
Sure, there's a guy that looks exactly like the guy you just talked to. They're just like thin human men with a goatee and grayish hair.
Sure.
And the other guy's like, oh, hello.
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 How can I help you?
You can help us with sharing rooms, separate rooms, 4 rooms.
How
2
much
rooms?
is a room?
How much is a room?
Yeah, how much is a room?
How much should a room at an inn cost? 5e. Food, drink, and lodging. Yeah, 1 or 2 gold per adventurer. That feels fine.
Oh, great. Yeah, let's get 4 rooms, 4 days. You'll cover me.
I pay. I pay for everyone.
Thank you, Oogie.
Yeah.
Oogie cover room.
Oogie.
That's 16
Money-
gold.
money
16
mean
gold.
nothing.
4 nights, 4 rooms, 16 gold.
Done.
And he says, do you know? Well, you've already got glasses in hand, so I suppose you must. But if you get a room, you get free breakfast every day across the street at my brother's establishment.
Yes, we would love that. That sounds wonderful.
That's the plan.
It's
Continental
usually
breakfast.
some mix between, this late in the cycle, oats and water.
Where are you going on? Yeah. Okay, all right.
Food is and you will you do kind of notice that like everybody in at least this part of town at this point in the cycle is looking not emaciated but a little hungry.
Yeah.
Like even the people in the tavern, it's not for lack of coin, it is for lack of resources.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Everybody's pretty much just eating oats and bread at this point.
Solid gruel. Get a little bit of
They're
slop.
going slop mode.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
A little slop sauce.
All right.
Great. Let's head back
let's
over.
head back
to the,
over.
to the inn.
Drink and be merry.
Wait till
Is there music playing in the tavern?
Yeah.
I get up and dance.
Great.
You know what? I go with you too.
Okay.
I'm dancing with you. We're just shimmying.
I'm not much of a
Oogie
dancer.
shimmy.
A table gets up near you guys and also begins to shimmy just like you.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
They seem nice.
Hey, I like your shimmy.
Mhm.
Thanks.
Hey. So you guys live here?
Yeah, do you not?
No, we do too. Just hadn't seen you around.
Oh, did you mean like this part of town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, where you guys from?
The other part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like it over there?
It's all right.
My wife and I were considering moving.
How long have you guys been together?
6, 7 years.
Oh, so you guys never had a spring together?
Yeah, they say that winter is cuffing season, and that's all we got. So pretty much everybody coupling up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. You excited for spring? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, baby, I'm a fuck.
Do you know a man named Chillingsworth?
Personally, no. The Chillingsworth family, though, is an established aristocratic force in the inner city.
Oh, okay.
Where does their family live?
Family live? It's an attached house to the palace, I think.
Okay, cool. What do you think about the king? How do you think he's doing?
Piece of shit, I hope he fucking dies.
Oh my godness, why is that?
Yeah, well, I haven't had a solid meal in like 8 weeks.
Oh no.
Yeah, I get really drunk very fast, I will say. No shortage of ale, meat, and wine.
That's good. At least you guys got the important stuff.
You could say that. Also, though, if my children could eat, that would be epic.
That'd be pretty bonkers.
How many kids you got?
I got 3 kids.
3 kids?
Yeah, probably should have not done that, but not because I don't love them, to be clear. It's just, it feels like 3 extra mouths to feed this time of year. Maybe it was not wise.
Yeah, it's tough having more than 2 kids in Winter Watch. That's what they say
I'm
They
also
do say
on
pro
our
that.
side of town.
They do. That's a relevant part of your character.
This is some great dance floor conversation. Yeah.
Oogie go to bathroom. Both. Real and both.
Do you guys want to hit something crazy?
Yeah, tell me.
They got this leaf you can smoke here that goes nutso mode, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, it goes crazy.
You got one?
Yeah, it tames you down, makes you forget you haven't eaten.
I cast plant growth on that leaf.
He's like, wow!
Yeah, I give him way more.
This blood is huge!
He has so much. He has so. I multiply.
This is a small man, if it's not obvious.
Yeah, okay.
This is a little halfling guy. He is tiny.
Yeah.
And he takes one hit of this thing, and his friends have to like carry him out of the bar.
Okay.
And he like on the way out, he's like deceased. You haven't heard him speak in a half hour, but as he walks out, he just throws up a thumbs up to you guys.
Amazing.
All right. Anyone else on the dance floor? That's it.
Nobody else really worth it.
Okay. Time's passing.
Time goes.
All right, people clear out of the bar.
I'm still dancing.
I'm tired. I'm taking a
Yep.
break.
I'm still dancing.
I don't know how you're still moving.
Yep.
Especially with a bulge like that.
We're about to have a conversation with the bartender, and I'm gonna keep it 100. I do not remember what he sounded like after doing that. So I'm just gonna take my best Sunday guess at what I think he sounded like, and we're just gonna go with that's what he sounded like the whole time.
I felt like he sounded like every other person that's doing commerce, you know, one way or another. Kind. Yeah.
We're there. Nice. Okay. So he says he's like, one more round of drinks to close up the night, fellas.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right. He just brings it out free of charge. He says it's on the house. You've practically kept the bar open yourselves this evening. And he comes up to you guys and he says, you were inquiring about a high stakes game.
I was. I'll be so honest with you. Gambling, not my game, but there is an individual known to be involved with these games that I just want to have a conversation with. Is there anyone who might go by the name of Marubis in presence of this game?
Look, friend. What? Oh, the Marubis side quest? Look, friend, it's not my business what you do in these games. It's not my business who you talk to or what you do. But I'm happy to try to point you in the right direction.
That would be splendid.
I don't know any Marubis by name, but I know there's only one high-stakes game that could possibly house somebody of what I'm presuming is maybe sort of a big stature.
Yes.
Great. On the north end of town, a cousin of mine, I think he bartends a game that is rather high stakes, and it's in the basement of an old city garrison post. And I know that the dealer is paid a handsome sum every time the game is played. I also happen to know that sometimes magic folk attend this game.
Mm-hmm. Well, if we've got a couple of days, if you guys would be so inclined to join me, I really want to find Marubis.
All right, we can bring Oogie with us. We've got 5 days.
Oogie, you want to go? Oogie, go.
Oogie, go.
Oogie do go.
Oogie go. So are we going tomorrow or tonight? We're going tomorrow.
Tonight.
We're going tonight.
That's the game.
We can go to this game
right?
tonight.
He says, I don't think the game is running this evening, but I can speak to my cousin and see when the next game is, and if you come back tomorrow morning, I'll report back with the information I have.
Awesome.
All that I ask is if you meet anybody to just tell them to come to this tavern.
All right.
Fair enough.
Sure.
Just publicize the tavern.
Just word of mouth.
Great.
You got
Yeah.
any stuff?
Anything? I'm gonna water
Nope.
Did you fill me
real
in?
quick. I got you.
Thank you.
Good.
Just play
I'm
some
good.
Instagram.
Yeah, what's the hashtag?
We have a Pornhub account.
Can we Yelp it?
Would
We
you
get a
check
lot
in?
of comments.
Would you check in on Foursquare?
What
please?
a wonderful place. Wonderful establishment.
Yeah, you go to sleep in your inn, and you have a lovely night's sleep. You feel rejuvenated, refreshed. Your first proper night's sleep in some time, I would say, since the
good.
adventure began, probably. And you, the next morning when you go to breakfast, and you get your plate of mush.
My favorite.
I love mush, actually.
You
Yes.
haven't seen the bartender yet, but after eating for 20 or 30 minutes, he does appear. And he comes over to your table and sits down. He says, "Sorry, gentlemen, I had a bit of a late start this morning. We were up quite late last night, just drinking and, I have news.
Oh.
The game is being played tonight. I can't guarantee the guest list. I'm not privy to that information. I can tell you a bit of information I learned, though. Magic is forbidden at this game. Otherwise, the game wouldn't be much of a game. And so there is some kind of force or spell that prevents the use of magic within the game. I don't know how that works, but I know it is true. That's all I've got for you."
That's all the information.
And
I
he
think that we
points
need.
to a map on the city where the game is, and he tells you it's at 8:30.
That's perfect. Thank you so much for the information.
Yeah, he's like, I can't get you an invitation or anything. That's just where the game is being held.
Okay. And yeah, I guess we could probably go there and figure out how to mosey in to the
Yep.
Do you feel up to the challenge of another fiddle contest? Has your skills improved?
I've been practicing for the last 14 years of my life.
I hope this
And
is a fiddle off.
if Marubis is unwilling to, I know Marubis well enough from our single encounter in the past.
How old were you again?
12, yeah, 14, 12.
They found the game where Marubis probably plays.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I intend to challenge him to a rematch.
Are we gonna have to fight Marubis?
I don't want to fight him.
Also, supposedly there's some kind of spell that prevents the use of magic within the game.
Makes
Like
sense.
the poker game that they
Okay.
play.
Makes sense to not be able to use magic.
All right.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right. Well,
Stardew Valley?
I want to see this. No, this
No,
is.
it's
this
all
is-
that's
Never
nice.
mind.
Oh, Stardew Valley would go hard actually.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think if we still got a couple days to kill. I think we head over and see if we can
We have
find a
your
way to get
back.
into that game.
We have your back. Ready.
Gooners.
1, 2, 3, Gooners!
Every time, forever.
Fast forward to the evening. You arrive at. What's the game plan?
The game plan is to get in, confront Marubis, and just directly challenge him to a rematch under whatever terms I can get
How
him
are
to
you
agree
planning to get into the game?
Oogie.
That plan doesn't exist yet.
Okay.
Oogie smash.
Can we buy in?
Buy in?
Yeah.
Can you
yeah,
buy
man.
in or, convince them somehow to let you in? Is there magic's inside the game, not outside the game, right?
Magic in the room where the game is being played
Okay.
is forbidden.
So I presume there's a guy outside the room who lets people inside the room.
I think if I put up a strong enough collateral with the person who is running the game, I think that should be enough to gain at least one of us permission to play, the rest of us presence in the room. You guys think that's a good plan?
Ready. Think about this. If you lose again, what could possibly happen?
I don't think about what happens when I lose.
I'm just a realist. I'm a monk, not a saint.
I mean, I don't think Marubis will agree to this lightly. I think the stakes will be high, but
We can't afford to lose you in our party.
I don't think you will. If anything, I think I'll get stronger.
Okay.
All right.
The establishment where the game is going in, I'd like to try and find the person who looks like they would be the one who's running the shindig.
So the building where the game is being held looks dilapidated. There's nobody outside. It doesn't even look like there's anybody inside. But when you breach the doors of the old city garrison post, that truly, like, it looks like maybe some homeless people have taken up camp inside, looking for shelter from the wind and the snow. Excuse me, my God.
We're all there.
There are stairs downwards on your left, and you do know that it's in the basement.
Okay, let's go down.
And when you make it to the stairs, there's a bouncer, basically.
Yeah.
A tall orc gentleman, in a sort of a very tight set of armor, and he's like, "Excuse me.
Yeah.
Do you have an invitation this evening?"
I was told to speak with the insert owner's name. If I have it.
You know the bartender, and you know the name of the dealer.
Okay. I was told to.
The dealer's name is Tesh.
Yeah. I was told to speak with Tesh. He's waiting for me. He has an invitation for me.
I'll be right back. And he walks inside, and he brings Tesh, who is a sort of a thin elf man with kind of dark skin. And he's like, that'll be all Benado. I'm fine. And he says, he's like, sorry, do I know you?
Not likely. No. Tesh, right?
Yeah.
Tesh, I'd like to participate in this game tonight. And
How do you know about the game?
I was told about it by someone who really would rather not have me share their name.
Okay, it seems a little suspect. You can understand that I'm a little apprehensive. The buy-in is steep, and frankly, I don't know you. Is there something you could put down as collateral such that I can trust you?
How much buy-in?
The buy-in is one thing, but I don't know you.
You know Marubis.
You know Marubis.
I know Marubis. Yes.
I was gonna ask, are you friends with Marubis? But the man doesn't really have friends.
No.
How do you know Marubis?
Marubis and I, we have a bit of a competitive history with each other.
I turn around in embarrassment, second-hand embarrassment of that question.
We have a competitive history with each other, contests of all sorts, and
Can you roll deception, please?
fuck. It's a 9.
I rolled a 7.
Ooh.
And this is merely the next chapter in our long history I want to fulfill. And
We mean you no harm. We just want to talk Marubis.
That's the truth. He says, he's like, all right, guys. Well, I mean, look, we're down 2 seats this evening. If you'd be willing to fill both seats, I can see you at the table.
How much?
The buy-in is 40 gold per seat.
I have 35 gold.
I can pay for someone.
you should play.
You should play.
No how, no idea.
You should play.
You need to play, obviously.
yeah.
Do you have 40 gold?
I don't have the gold.
I paid for my man.
Listen,
You got.
I don't have the gold either.
I can throw mine at somebody.
I do have this sling, which has
No.
No.
incredible amounts of luck, though.
I do see what you're saying there.
I have
Well,
luck.
he has 35 gold. You have enough to pay for him.
Someone just needs 5 gold.
I have 60. I have 59.
I'm not gonna use my wish on a fucking poker game.
No. I'm going to offer my bow as collateral and my entry.
Okay. He accepts. He says this is a mystical item.
Yeah.
Very well. Your resources will be kept in a secure lockbox in the back of the room. Looked over by Barovo here.
But if you lose, you're gonna lose your bow.
I won't lose.
Damn. I just got
And
sweat.
will the bow cover the gold entry cost for one of my?
No, you'll still need an entry fee for them, but the bow gets you in the door, certainly.
Okay.
I pull out. I will pay, but I pull out the encrusted dagger hilt from session 1. Do you remember this? I was like, "What about this?"
Wait, where did that come from? Was that Giles?
Yes,
Yeah,
it was,
Giles.
It was his dagger hilt.
And he takes one look at it and he's like, this will absolutely cover it.
Okay, great. Been saving that.
Wow.
He's like, do you know what this is?
Forgot
No.
about this thing.
Really?
No idea.
Can you tell us what it is? We've been
Found.
wondering that for a while.
Can I have this? I'll
Yeah.
see one of you for free if I can have this.
Why do you want it so bad?
It's worth more than you think it's worth.
No.
Well, how much more is it worth?
I'd really rather not say.
I don't care about money.
I'm doing you guys a huge solid here.
Can you
I
get
have
us
this?
all in for?
It doesn't do anything, to be clear. It's not magic. It's just worth a lot.
Why do you want it so bad? What is
Because
it
it's worth a lot of money.
If 2 can play and 2 can watch, you can have.
All right, I was not going to let 2 people spectate, but you can spectate if I can have this.
You can have.
All right.
Sick.
Damn, should we have sold that way earlier?
Whatever. What are we doing with gold? Nothing.
He stuffs it in his vest pocket. So yeah, one of you will still have to pay the 40 gold entry fee, but the second one is comped. So it's going to be you 2 spectating and you 2 playing.
Are you playing?
You're playing.
Sure.
I'm not playing.
Dude, I have a.
No,
You're
Oogie
a
has
monk,
to
not a
play.
saint.
I don't know.
Oogie just pulled out his thing. Oogie plays. Me and him will
All right,
spectate.
I'll watch. I'll watch.
Alright.
I might have a
Oogie's
little
gotta
background
play.
in this. Is all I'm saying.
And-
If you got a background, you should play.
Okay, then
And
you
I don't
play.
have good like luck. I don't think or whatever.
All right, so we'll say Tave.
So is
And-
his bow up? Is his bow still up?
His bow isn't up to be lost or won. His bow is up as collateral.
Just as collateral. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically,
Okay.
if he misbehaves or breaks the rules or whatever,
If I get kicked out, I don't get my bow.
the bow is forfeit.
I'm paying the 40, right? Or no? Yes, one of us is. Right?
Yeah,
I
you're-
got 35.
I'll pay
Someone
the 40.
just throw me 5 and I'll.
I got it.
Daddy Warbucks over here.
I rode that boat.
I rode that boat. All right, so the 2 of you are seated at the table. As you enter the room, it's far nicer than any room you've been in this city. There's a velvet carpet that leads over to the table itself, and it's a poker table with a nice green felt, great leather sides, a place for drinks, and there's wait staff carrying drinks to and from the bar. They're all very scantily clad, and there's a slight smoke in the air. And it's a 6-seat table and the dealer, and 4 of the seats are currently occupied. And you recognize Marubis immediately. He's currently sitting at the far edge of the table. And for those of you who've not seen Marubis, he has red skin. He looks like your stereotypical demon. He's got the horns and the spiked tail, and he's wearing sort of like what the equivalency would be of a suit. And he's currently playing a hand. And to his left, there's like a sort of wizard type. Let me write this down.
How attractive would you rate Marubis?
9.
Pretty high.
Wow.
What about this wizard guy?
4.
Oh, really? I was hoping he'd be hotter. Maybe you have like a daddy thing going
If he
on.
shaved,
He's got a
if
grandpa
he shaved his beard,
Marubis, wizard, there's a rogue, and then some kind of like nerdy looking guy.
Also hot though.
Everybody's
he might
attractive.
be a researcher. Nerdy looking guy.
All
All
right.
right. So open seats. I want to position myself to be looking directly at Marubis.
Sure, then you're on the far end of the table.
Yeah. And whenever I can catch a glance from him, I want to just glean to see if he reacts in any way. Does it seem like he recognizes me?
He does not remember you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna hold that to myself for now.
And when
For me.
when Tave sits,
Was it Tuesday?
the rogue and the wizard are both like, whoa, whoa, whoa! You two came in together. You cannot sit next to each other.
fair enough.
So the wizard offers to switch places with you, which means you're now sitting next to Marubis.
You know what I mean?
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, you know what that means. Sticky finger tape.
I put gold in his pocket.
I give him money.
I steal all his chips and give them back.
Do you have a deck of cards, Spoon?
Oh yeah.
To be fair, I've never actually played a real hand of poker IRL, so.
You said you had a background.
My character does.
Oh.
Play Balatro?
I know, and I haven't yet.
Oh, okay.
I want to.
I'd like to buy a joker before the next round.
Reroll. Reroll.
Coco!
I'll take the gold. I'll take the egg.
Hi, Coco.
Baby.
Hi, Coco.
They're playing Texas Hold'em, yeah.
You grab.
I mean, I get the general concept,
Hi,
but
baby.
I've never actually played,
Beep,
like,
beep,
real
beep,
poker.
beep, 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 beep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love my Coke. Hello, Coke.
Sounds so fun.
Go. Up. Up. Yay! Coco!
It's just a couch.
TV tech.
Hi, baby. Guys, I love Coco.
You guys need good shuffle though. They're like organized right now.
That shit
Get it out of here.
That shit.
Get it out of here.
You can take Coco. You don't have to smuggle her, guys. You can just take her.
Oh, Star Wars cards. Wait, this deck box is nice.
Yeah, you just throw in the
Is this from
jokers.
Disney or something?
I don't know. Wife got them for me for like stocking stuffer.
Coco, you want to shuffle? Coco, eat the deck.
Coco.
I'm trying to get card shuffle ASMR on the.
Oh yeah.
I like
That's a good
it.
sound.
Oh.
I love shuffling.
I do too.
Yeah.
I wish I wish I had dedicated time in my youth to learning like cool cuts and like.
I've
Cool
always,
riffles.
yeah, I wish I could do little card tricks. I follow this one girl on TikTok who does like really good teachings of them, and yeah, I want to.
That and coin magic. I
Yeah.
wish I could do. Basically, I just want to be cool. And
The
to me,
problem
magic
is,
cool.
yeah, the problem is people that think magic is cool, we're not cool.
But it is cool.
But I think it's cool.
I think there is nothing more magic than like that feeling when you are like, whoa, like even as an adult, like I love that.
I got a friend that does magic. It's always blows my mind.
Yeah.
It bothers me. I have some friends who are like, I want to figure out how to do the trick.
I don't
Just watch the
like.
show.
I like trying to figure out the trick after I see it, but in the moment,
Yeah,
I
not
really
in the
just want to
moment.
enjoy myself.
Yeah.
I mean, like actively, like while you're watching.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no.
I know. That's like calling out the leg smack when you're watching wrestling.
Dude, okay, I don't know what they call it in wrestling, but in theater we call that a nap, which is where like if I'm gonna hit you, I do like to like make it sound like I've struck you. Their naps are insane, dude. I didn't see like any of them happen.
Yeah, a bunch of leg kicks like you. It's all just in one motion and stuff.
They hide it so well.
Also, they do just kick each other in the face sometimes.
Yes, yeah. I mean, the slaps on the chest were just real.
Yeah. There's the chops are gnarly, dude. There were some good chops yesterday.
Yeah, there were.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna have you guys play as the other players at the table, just because I don't want to have to RP 3 different people playing cards.
Yeah, that's fine.
That makes
So
sense.
just play the game as you actually would.
You want me to play in 2 hands then?
We'll see if somebody sits out, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there are 4 of you. So we'll say that.
I'll come be a.
Yeah, he can be a hand too.
Oh, nice. Okay, the rogue sits out. He's like, new people, I don't want to play in the first hand. I gotta get a drink.
All
So
right.
he goes up to the bar. And we'll say, like, you know, since I don't want to have to deal with like you have this many chips, you spend this many chips. Just like I bet big, I bet small, I call, I fold.
Okay.
You know, you all know how to play Texas Hold'em?
No.
All right. Well, you're about to find out.
Go learn today.
So I said, my character knows how to play.
Everybody have 2 cards? Well, I guess there are 6 of us.
Small blind.
Because I don't
big
have to play the dealer. I can just play one of the. I'll play
blind. Small
Marubas.
blind, big blind.
Okay.
I'll play
Oh, you're
Marubas.
Marubas.
Yeah, I'm
Ooh.
playing Marubas.
Ooh.
I'm supposed to be sitting by you.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
I just know that I'm by
Sure,
you.
yeah.
So when I do
Just
something,
in the theater of the mind, you're
Yeah.
blind.
yes.
Who's the
He's
under the
small
gun?
blind, I'm
You're
big
big,
blind.
so he's under the gun. So you're first. You basically take a look at your cards. If they are high cards that are close in value, or a pair, or if they're suited, if they're both the same suit, that's a better hand than like
Right. Yeah.
2-7
yeah,
offsuit would be bad.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
So do you call?
What does that mean?
So
You
the big
just-
blind
you
is
bet
the amount of
whatever
money
one
you
is.
have to call
Call.
in order to keep playing.
Okay.
Call? Okay.
Anybody have any 5s? I'm just kidding.
Go fish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
call.
I'll call as well.
I'll fold.
Call.
Okay.
Call.
All right. I'm good.
You're big?
Yeah,
Yes,
big.
you check?
Yeah, I check.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
It means you want to see another card without betting.
2 kings and a 4.
She.
Action goes to the small blind.
Raise. Small.
Small raise. I fold.
Fold.
I match that small raise.
Big re-raise.
Fold.
Feeling confident over there, huh?
Always, my friend.
You seem like a man who exudes confidence.
I'd like to think so.
Let's see if you can match it, and I match his raise.
While this is going on, I would like to try to pickpocket Arubis
Okay.
while he's concentrating on the card game.
Okay.
What would I need to roll for?
Roll d20 sleight of hand.
I'm not getting my fucking bow back.
I'm trying to help here.
I think you're good. I think you
feel
got
like You're
this.
about to lose your really nice weapon.
About to lose your head.
Oh my god!
Nat 1.
A nat 1. Oh my god.
You
A
better-
nat 1 right
You
there.
better play this off.
Oh my god.
Why are you doing this? Like, out of game, what is the purpose of pickpocketing Marubas?
I was gonna. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I was. I'm gonna pinch his butt maybe instead.
What?
You reach for his pocket and you
You tried to pickpocket him and you failed. You can't change now. You failed. Like that's what happened.
That's what I'm trying to play it off though.
What?
you reach. Hi, Coco. Coco, what should we kill?
I'm a monk, not a
Should we kill him, Coco? You reach for his pocket and he grabs your wrist. And he is holding your wrist so tightly it hurts so hard. Hi, baby. Do you want a DM?
Oh.
There's a coaster. There's a little coaster. Coco.
Okay.
He's grabbing your wrist.
Oh wait, I get to re-roll D1s. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Oh.
Shout out to chat.
Chat
Shout out to
saved it.
chat.
Oh my god.
Shout out to chat. I'm seeing if he has anything to like help, like
Just-
weaknesses.
You just told us you got no plan.
What am I? What was this?
Sleight of hand.
9.
You reach and you miss and you stroke his thigh.
And I just stare at Rubus like this.
He doesn't even react.
I'm done. Can carry on.
Action goes to you.
It's on me right now.
Yeah.
I'll do a small raise here.
What do you have?
In my hand?
Yeah.
I have 12 years of revenge.
A win.
Do we know each other?
I've been waiting for you to realize it. Yes.
I feel like we met once.
I'm just gonna take my fiddle off my back. You and I competed a long, long time ago.
Well,
And
if you're
since
here,
then, I've lost the ability.
yeah, if you're here, that means I definitely won.
All right, well, if you're feeling that confident about it, why don't we raise the stakes a bit more?
Like what?
You got a golden fiddle still?
Do I have a golden fiddle? Your friend's hitting on me, by the way.
No, I know he does that a lot. You are pretty hot. I get it.
Thanks, man. How about this? I win this hand, and then we take this outside.
No, whoever wins this hand, we take this outside.
What?
What, if you lose this hand,
You
you're
had
gonna just
12 years
stay
of
with
revenge
no
and
money?
this is your shit talk?
All right, we take this outside regardless, and
And
if I win this hand, I get to kill your friend.
how do you feel about that? You in?
Hand me your slingshot.
This is your turn.
I'm in the back of the room, bro. I can't hear you whispering shit. He would definitely. I'm far away. Me and Oogie are just hanging out in the back of the room. I was talking to him. I was like, yeah. I mean, any animal that's like this big or smaller.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Freddie, how confident are you feeling here?
If that's the stakes, if my friend's life is the stakes if you win this hand, then I'm gonna need you to raise the stakes if I win this hand.
What's that? Yeah.
Let's keep this
If-
civil,
if-
Marubis.
If you win, I'll give you one free hit on me.
Hit.
You can attack me whenever you want, free.
I just thought they were gonna play the film.
Marubis, I'm not here to attack you. I'm putting the rest of my money in. Let's play this hand. Let's go outside.
You're all in.
I'm all in.
I call.
Okay.
Do you want to show?
Oh God.
I got an ace of heart, 3 of heart.
Oh wait, you've got to win right now.
I know.
You both had horrible hands. What were you doing, Marubis? Oh my God.
Marubis flips the table. Marubis flips the table and lunges at you. I'm gonna give you a reaction opportunity.
That's good. That's a good call.
I would like to
I just want to play poker. This is outrageous.
take out.
What kind of establishment is this? I will be gone.
The
now.
wizard is like, bro, this happens every time we invite Marubis, dog. Some guy shows up, he wants to kill Marubis.
I dimension door out.
Wait, there's no magic in here. You can't. You have to
He
walk
uses
out.
the
No, he's
regular
special.
door.
I would like to take out my wand or my immovable rod, quickly put it in front of Marubis so it stops him.
Great clap.
That's so good.
I want to use it as much as I can.
He fails the strength save against it and takes 5 damage. He falls down on top of the chips and the broken table. And Tesh is like, you, get the fuck out, Marubis. And Bororo, or whatever the fuck the guy's name was, comes up with like the biggest sword you've ever seen in real life, and puts it at Marubis' neck and is like, get the fuck out of here. And Tesh walks up and is like, kindly, I'm going to ask you guys to leave as well, please.
No problem.
He tosses you your bow.
Yeah. And Marubis' money.
He does give you Marubis' money, so you get your 40 gold back plus the profit of 40.
Sick.
And Bororo takes Marubis out, and then you guys, after you get your money, swiftly follow.
Yeah.
That was fucking sweet.
Damn, I wanted to talk to that nerd.
I know, I did too. He probably knew something.
When you get outside, Marubis is standing there, fiddle in hand.
Oh. Now that's what I've been waiting for, Marubis. I guess Squeakers. I look at Squeakers and I go, "You ready, pal?"
I know, you gotta explain what happened.
Yeah.
Re-explain to him what
You need
happened
to
12
know
years
what
ago.
you-
Restate the whole
what you
story.
don't have.
Been waiting until
I know. I just wanted to talk to my parrot, who's been my companion because of this curse.
He grabbed his rod. We're good. You got the immovable rod. They're chill.
I grabbed it. I grabbed it.
We got it all.
Stop eating the carpet, Coco.
She,
Get out of there.
she's fine.
I just sort of want that. That's a good baby. Give me that belly. Alright.
Marubis, 16 years ago, you stole my ability to rhyme. Today, I've come to take it back.
I'm gonna steal your ability to live, bitch.
If your fiddle playing's as good as your card playing, this should be fucking easy.
I am going to kill you.
Good luck trying, bitch. You want to go first or should I?
Dude, I don't want to do this. I didn't sign up for that. I guess I did.
The terms of the contest, let's lay them out.
What are the terms of the contest?
I play the fiddle better than you remove the curse. You play the fiddle better than me, you take whatever you want of mine.
I'm gonna take your life. I've made that pretty clear.
That's fine. That's within your rights, as that's not going to happen.
Okay, great. He agrees.
Okay, how are we gonna decide this? Because I really want y'all to just pick fiddle songs on YouTube and judge which one's best. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah. I'm gonna, before playing, give myself a little bit of bardic inspiration.
Sure.
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna also.
Standing close.
I'm gonna.
Fire axe in hand.
Without him even noticing, I'm going to cantrip guidance right behind him and just give him I'm gonna put my hand on his back and I'm gonna be like, "You fucking got this."
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't have
And then I
much
give
can
him
do.
guidance.
That's okay.
I give
I'll
him
pray for
guidance,
you.
which gives you D4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pray for you, but it's not gonna do anything.
Here's how we're gonna do this. We're just gonna roll performance against each other over and over again.
Uh-huh.
And we'll do best 3 out of 5.
Sick.
Nervous.
This is the fiddle battle of a century.
Coco can't get enough of me. What's up, girl?
The fiddle battle
this
of
is
a
All right.
century.
This
I'm
is
gonna start us off, and I'm gonna add some lyrics here.
Okay.
Marubis looking like his bitch and his face looked funny. I beat him up in cards and I'm taking all his money.
Oh,
Alright, roll
your
performance.
fiddle.
That is a 10 plus 9.
19.
I'm gonna use the plus 4 on his.
Oh wow. Already the +4.
It's a 1, so non-nat 20.
Okay, non-nat 20. Marubis rolled a 1.
Oh.
Marubis rolled a 1. He starts playing his fiddle and one of the strings breaks. He's clearly had a lot to drink. Go. Is this a fiddle song?
Copyright free fiddle.
It's copyright free fiddle.
Copyright free fiddle.
Wait, pause the Spotify. Bro, I'm back at home in Emerald Isle. Drinking a Guinness with my friends. The string breaks and like a blast of energy comes out of your fiddle and hits him, and he steps back, and then he's ready for the next bout.
Okay.
Epic.
Why is this so bitchin'?
You smell like shit and your face look dumb. You're gonna go home to mama sucking on your 15 plus 9, baby, 24.
He rolled a 2. I'm not fucking with
Fuck
you.
yeah!
He's trying as hard as he can, but the fiddle energy coming out of you is blasting him backwards as he tries to play. He digs his tail into the ground and pushes himself forward.
This shit's so easy, I don't even know why I tried. You dumb bitch, Marubis, it's time to die. 19 plus 9, 28.
28. God damn. Okay. So he has a non-natural 20.
Ooh.
What did you get?
28.
28. So he, like, the three of you are watching. It's crazy.
It is. This is great.
Blue energy comes out of his fiddle and red energy comes out of Marubis's,
Dude,
and it
it's
like
like
meets
Dragon
in the
Ball
middle,
Z.
and like poof, like an explosion, and snow lifts off the ground, and then a wind, like a gust of wind, erupts out of the center where the music is meeting, and blows all the snow in like a 20-foot radius up to the walls, and your bird Squeakers flies over, and as the music starts to press the red back into his fiddle, he's playing with all his fucking heart. He's digging into the ground. Blood is starting to come out of his eyes, and then Squeakers dives and cuts his jugular out of his throat, and Marubis's head fucking explodes, and he falls to the ground, and you feel your curse completely lifted.
Oh.
Good job, Freddy.
That was sick.
Holy
I can feel the
shit.
curse has come to an end. All I must say to Squeakers is thank you, my friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah, let's go!
Sick.
Awesome.
That was epic.
What a great side quest.
That was awesome.
What a great side
That was
quest.
sick.
Holy moly.
That was fucking sick.
You want to check out his pockets?
I do.
now.
I was actually going to ask, now that I can just check his pockets. He's dead.
He's got. It seems like you took most of his money he had on his person, but he's got 20 silver in there.
Cool.
I actually.
And the keys to a sweet Corvette.
I go, I bend down, I pick up his gold fiddle, I look over at Frederick and I say, I think this belongs to you now. He looks at it and he's like, fuck, the strings are all busted.
You know how to restring a fiddle.
Yeah,
When you
This shit's
play
sick.
using this fiddle, you. How do I make this not too overpowered? Give me a second. I'm thinking.
Gives you
plus
+1.
2 to performance checks, and Bardic Inspiration gives 1 extra D4.
Oh, sick.
That is sick.
Cool. I want to wait here. I want to wait for the nerdy guy to leave. Can I camp the?
Can I camp bomb?
Can I?
Can I camp spawn
Can
here?
I wait? Can I wait outside? For
Yeah,
the nerdy guy?
and while he's waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Speak with Animals, and I'm gonna talk to his parrot,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna ask him, hey, are you happy or sad now that the curse is lifted? I mean, you're kind of out of a job.
Frankly, I'm just happy to see my friend happy.
Wow.
Squeaker's getting some fucking many brown pellets as he wants now.
Squeaker's a good bird.
That was a waste of my
Could I ask
spell.
you to
Yeah.
relay a message?
Of course.
If he's got any more of those brown pellets, I really can't emphasize enough. I will fucking demolish those. Right, thank you
Yeah,
so
I found
much.
these in the
You have
last
any more
shop.
brown pellets?
They called them grape nuts. Is that what you wanted?
Oh, give me that shit! He eats it up. Excellent. Yeah, you want to camp out? How do you guys feel about that?
Yep.
Yeah, I like the plan.
Okay.
Dude, you like the plan,
Coco wants the brown pellet.
Coco like the plan.
Coco wants
so
the
cute.
Coco like the
She just has this kind smile.
So cute.
She's just hand boning for attention right now.
That's
she's just
fine.
literally going
That's
person to
fine.
It
person.
gets me attention
Yeah,
too.
it
So
will.
Being like,
Coco,
attention.
come here.
Give me
Come here,
attention.
where you at, Coco? I want some
Hi,
attention.
cutie girl.
From you.
Hi, beautiful.
We're about to see a party wife.
Yes, you are. Oh yeah.
Oh
you wanna bite
no,
my
gamers!
penis?
We got to get some gift subs in here. I don't know what that monster. It's called something with a G in A Link to the Past. What is that guy?
Gorilla?
Goria, yeah.
Yeah.
Gonorrhea?
Bro, went to the doctor. They said I got gorilla. That was funny to me. Get some gift subs in there. Let's get
All
this
right.
guy taken down.
Let's we're camping out.
Camping out. I want to wait for that nerdy guy. Look like he might have some
About an
info.
hour later, you guys are fucking cold.
I got my fire axe.
You're all huddled around.
Yeah.
The nerdy guy comes out the door and sees Marubas' body. And he's like, oh shit. And then turns and sees you guys and he's like, oh shit. I'm sorry. I didn't, whatever happened, I'm sorry.
You're okay, little man, but I have a question for you.
What?
You look like a guy who might know something.
Okay.
What do you know about the research going on the tree?
Huh?
Do you have anything to do with any of the research going on the tree, the turning tree?
Don't lie to him. He can sense lies, and he'll probably kill you if you lie.
Can you roll with both of you intimidation?
Oh yeah, I would love to.
Oh, yeah. 12 plus...
Ooh, 19 plus 3, 22.
Yeah, you both succeed.
16.
Okay.
You both succeed. He's like, I sometimes get contracted to work on some of the jobs.
Tell me what you know about it. What are they looking for?
Magic!
Where are the drugs?
What kind of magic?
The king, whoa, get subs!
Yeah, thank you, Jenny.
Don't distract us with your subs!
I'm sorry! The king wants to stop the tree and also to harness the magic. I don't know what for.
Oh, he just knows the that's the whole thing, I think.
Oh.
That's all you know?
What kind of experiments do you do down there?
We mostly take bark samples and test them for magical resonance. And then, apply some sort of spell in order to reattach it to the tree. We've been able to harness small amounts of magic, but we think during the turning we'll be able to harness a lot.
Is the king down there during testing?
Yes.
Who else?
Some guys, some researchers, they're milquetoast.
No sorcerer?
The king doesn't like having other magic users there. He wants to be the one.
Seen anybody with a brain
you,
on their
underscore.
hand?
Sorcerer, man, cloak, snap, creature alive.
You talking about the Silver Thinker?
Yes.
What do you know about Silver Thinker?
He's an asshole. He beats me and all my friends.
Oh, why?
Why?
He's an ass. I don't know. Whenever we're doing stuff and not good enough, I guess, the king tells him to talk to us, and then he takes us in a corner and he beats the shit out of us.
Where does Silver Thinker live?
Oh, bro, I don't know.
Is he in the tree area quite often?
Probably.
Where can we find him now?
I don't know.
Where can we find him? Now.
You can ask the question with intonation on any syllable you'd like. I won't know.
Where would we find him?
Is there a plan specifically during the turning that the king wants to use to, like a specific course of action to harness this power?
I know that he wants to be down there by himself.
Could you get us contracted to work? on
Yeah,
the tree?
how could we become researchers?
We're pretty intelligent.
6 to 8 years at university. A work comp. Gosh, a co-op. Maybe a stewardship.
We don't have 6 to 8 years.
No?
We have 6 to 8 hours.
Okay. Oh gosh, I don't know that I could teach all of metaphysics in that time.
Oh,
Ganon.
Sorry,
Dude,
it's
he
about to be a
raced
full
the
line.
border.
It's about to be a full line.
He's a big boy.
Chonky boy.
Big, thick boy.
This is no good, Chad.
I love a big, thick boy.
seven.
Does
Ganon.
anyone have
Thank you, number 2.
Does anyone
Who
have
do you work
silver
for?
arrows?
Yeah, you need silver arrows.
Oh, Chad didn't bring silver arrows. They were...
Does anybody know
They're in Meyer.
torch skip? And he's not here. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
We need Andy.
He's the
It's
only
going
guy.
down.
We need Andy.
Yelling timber.
We need Andy.
I'm yelling timber.
Timber, brother. Okay.
He says that he can probably convince the king that Yo, 5 back. Thank you, Sean Spencer.
Oh,
He could probably get you guys access.
sick.
We would like that very much.
He's like, I'll be honest. I don't think I could do that until the day of.
That's what we need anyway. Can we meet you somewhere?
Meet me at the Tower of Turning. We'll say 4 a.m. day of.
Sounds good.
If we go back on this, it will not be pretty. For you
Okay.
and your family.
Okay.
And your family's family.
I thought you're a monk, not a saint. You're right.
Among not a saying, we need to save the world.
All right.
I
He
look at
says
Oogie,
yes.
I go, what the fuck?
He says yes. I gotta go to the bathroom so bad.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
I will return, and then we will continue. Let's take 5.
Take 5
Take
minutes.
5.
Take 5.
Taking 5.
Feel maybe we get to the
Thanks,
day
Alex.
of, then we hot tub.
To the day out. Yeah.
Yeah, then we hot
I like
tub.
that.
I feel like what else could we even have to do? I feel like we might be able to
Let's go
do it,
pump some
right
iron,
now.
level up. Squats.
There's no, we can't figure out any other side quests to go do, guys.
That was all I had cooked.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on that side quest. That was fun.
That was fun. That was epic.
That was the fiddle music was sick.
That was
honestly.
shout out to Jim.
I like the cards and
That was
everything.
cool.
That was all
Yeah.
good. That was all good shit. Yeah.
Dude, I'm so lucky I beat Marubis in that fucking 3 and an ace.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Cinema.
No.
Ew, X.
It's death.
Thanks for the gift sub, X.
Yeah, it's gonna be death here.
Yeah, I said no.
It's Sunday. The whole thing's gonna be over tomorrow.
Yeah, the bag and back, yeah. It's just, I think he just said it was just valuable.
Yes,
Oh,
Phoenix.
fun bags. Thank you for the 5.
Shout outs, Phoenix.
Yes. 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 Yes.
What do you guys think? Do we have, as far as dealing with this this problem in character, in game, whatever? We'll probably gonna have to fight King Velersanct.
And the sorcerer.
Kill him. The sorcerer probably as well. Although if the king likes to be alone, the sorcerer might not be down there.
Oh,
We may have to
yeah.
fight them
Or-
separately.
Yeah, we might have to fight him first on the
We're
way.
also gonna have to stop
pretty-
this problem from happening again in future generations. So the only other thing I can think is we probably need to destroy the base of the tower, like
Sweetie.
access point to the tree.
Thank you, sweetie.
Thanks for the 10.
You think we need to destroy the tree, the access
You know what I
point to
mean?
the
I
tree?
think we need to collapse the entryway so that people can't get back in. Like a Mission Impossible kind of. We're leaving and the shit explodes as we're running out, and we don't look back because it's super cool.
Don't know how to do, but
Me either.
Why wouldn't they be able to get back in then?
Well, I guess they'd have to do some digging to make it hard, though. I'm just thinking, you know,
No,
if we leave and the next king comes along, they're like, I'm gonna try this too. I'm trying to think of how to stop that.
then we kill them too.
The wild, we gotta get Wild Watch. People we trust. All 4 of us could be part of rule a different area.
I don't want to be in cold.
Stay here.
Okay.
It'll be spring,
Okay.
and then summer, and then autumn for 30 years. But then you won't be with Joe.
Oh, yeah, I got to go home to Joe.
Something to think about. Because right now, we can only trust each other.
You guys can all glance at me and can tell I'm in deep contemplation right now.
What thinking, little man?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I mean, I
I'm
can't
just
think.
thinking, what's the actual root of this problem?
That's exactly- The trees are strong. I can't think of 3 smarter individuals than the ones we have here.
I think we're your only friends.
You are.
No, I don't know if I'd put us as the 3 strongest
That
or
I know.
smartest. Oh.
I kind of want a sour straw.
Motherfucking Night Falcon with 10.
Night Falcon. Yeah. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9.
ZZ Martin with the 5.
Not 1,
Not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. That's a good bit. I like that.
Do 100. We'll do the whole. We'll do it to 99.
I don't think you guys will.
I will do it.
I don't think
I'll
we're
do
gonna
it.
do it.
Everyone will hate us.
Do 1,000 and I'll pee my pants.
No.
Right on the carpet, right here.
No. No.
Not level.
We're doing it for free now.
This is fun.
Ooh, how many subs for someone to chop you later?
To chop you.
Let one of these guys to chop me.
Oh, like a wrestling chop?
Yeah.
I'll let each of them chop me for.
Yeah, I did do 99 bottles of.
For 200 subs, I'll let each of them chop me.
Yo, Hunter.
Yeah,
thanks for
one
the
shot,
gift
one shot,
Shout
one
out
chop.
Hunter.
Can I do like the cross chop?
Well, no, let's chop you either
Can I
go
do a
either
leg chop?
smack
Oh.
like that or you give like one of those.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the 2 chops, you know. 7,300. Thank you for the sub.
It's gotta be shirtless though.
Gannon's kind of a pussy.
When we're doing the hot tub.
It's gotta be shirtless.
Yeah.
Bam.
Oh, hot tub would be way worse because it'd be wet.
Yeah.
Before that, when you got your shirt off.
Way worse. I would do that.
Not one, not two, not three, not one.
I gotta go pee as well then. If we're gonna. Anybody need anything?
Nah.
I think I'm
Thanks,
chilling.
though.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know if we have wrestling fans in the chat right now.
Yeah, we should have said that yesterday. We should have asked Pookie to give us a chop.
That would have been cool.
Actually, there were some gnarly chops last night. There were some loud freaking chops.
There were some really good hits, man.
Yeah.
There were some really good hits.
Well, you can do 1 and 1. You know what I mean? You get it.
The point, I don't mean like increase the sub count by 200.
Yeah.
so excited.
Number 2, who does he work for?
Not 1, not 2, not
Uh,
3, not
uh,
4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, but 10.
This is gonna be close. This is gonna be close.
This would be close. This would be close.
And I see you. I see you.
Does Ganon love subs? No, Ganon hates subs. I love subs.
That's why you must kill Ganon.
Ganon's trying to. All the bad guys are trying to end the subathon. That's their goal.
Pretty lame.
Yeah,
That's pretty lame, Ganon.
yeah. I want to know who they're working for. Who do they work for?
King Velersank, maybe.
Fucking King Velersank.
Yeah, they work for King Velersank.
I like Velersank.
Hey. Fuck that guy.
Flip, thanks for the gift sub.
Hey, what the flip?
Philadelphia. Oh, it's time
I used to
check
love.
in for my
I used to
flight.
love Lil Flip. No.
Leaving's the worst.
Dude, Gina's leaving tomorrow too. Gina said she's taking B. Yeah, she's taking B till Saturday. It's gonna go
You're
from
going
a lot.
from full house to solitude.
Yeah, to just nothing. Oh, that's gonna be a lot.
You get some good D-Gen gaming.
Yeah,
Oh.
chat. I'm gonna have you. That's all I need. That's all I need, chat.
Dude, let's finish Brave Escape next week.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yo, let's re-race it. We gotta finish
You're
it.
not beating us.
They got more.
We're so good. It's just you and me next week, chat. We can't let the subathon end. No.
Oh,
What if it ends tomorrow and it's just me? That would suck. What was that?
do my Duolingo lesson.
Come on in, Coco.
Told you no, Robert.
Oh my god.
Well, what happened?
What's
People-
up?
People be gifted?
Yeah,
Ganondorf
they're
need to
almost.
die.
Don't let it die again.
Oh,
It's gonna be close.
Somebody on that Duolingo.
I'm trying.
Oh,
That
Oh.
Duolingo.
I'm so excited.
X is bad.
Wavy studying Japanese.
What if
I just.
Rano Wiz? Oh my god.
I'm so excited.
You're learning Sir Skid.
Ah, just one more.
Smoke and play.
Smoke.
Smoke and play.
Smoke, bird. Anybody want a sour straw?
I think not.
Crazy.
Tea.
Faster, never Pope. This is so close, actually. Your levels should save from here on out. Little Miss Sassy with the 10.
Not 1, not 2,
Not 3.
not 4,
Not
not 5, not 6,
Not
not 7, not 8, not 9, but 10. Dude, come on, get Ganondorf. Kill that bitch.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Look at that chest.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm voting right chest.
Yeah, vote right chest. Vote right chest.
My man. Let me put it as more.
Yeah, get him further away from me.
Vote chest 2.
Goddamn time.
Hey, chat, chest 2's got time. What are you doing? Chest 2's got time. Chest 1 could be nothing. Chest 1 might take time away. You don't know.
Tea. Me when the barista asks for my order.
Yeah, but it looks pretty. It might take away time.
Chest 1 could be anything. It could be a boat.
Me
It
when
could
the
be a
barista
boat.
Get in the bag with me.
Ooh, I think you guys might regret. That chest might full wipe you.
Nah, chat. Open that goddamn chest.
Nah, come on.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. There's other chests. There are other chests besides double subs, special chests. So I don't know. Minus 20 hours. That'd actually be low key hilarious.
30 hours.
You've been touching rainbow vomit every time. Yeah, you're right. It's a red. It's a red button. You got to do it.
X-Water voted 1? X-Water, damn, you got a founder's badge?
Yeah, dude.
How long you been subbed?
Since day 1.
Me and X-Water like knew each other like 5 viewers each. You know.
Really?
11, 12
Yeah.
years ago, yeah. We used to do we kind of had a low-key view-botting.
We view-botted each other
We
with
view-botted
like a
each other.
Skype call of like 8 dudes.
Yeah.
Yo,
We
that's
all
sick.
kept each other's streams open.
Yeah, at
That's
all
awesome.
times. So we would, there'd at least be some people.
Bro,
on the stream.
when I was pushing for Twitch Partner, my whole family had my stream up on their devices 24
Oh,
hours
yeah.
a day.
Oh yeah.
Just to get even 5 more average
Yeah.
viewers. I was like, get that shit up.
For
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Even when I was doing affiliate, I had some VPNs going, and then
Yeah.
time, and that got me.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Yeah. So we were hustling for a while before either one of us got partner. You know.
That's awesome.
Then Mario Maker
Together.
came out and everything changed, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, we were.
Puppies.
I want to hear toes in a roast.
All right.
Those are the
Wait, I
Alright.
gotta see what happens with this chest. I'm sorry.
I swear, what did you stream before?
Before Mario Maker?
Not yet.
Variety.
No one's died yet, but we've had some close calls. I was pretty close. Pooh was pretty
It was-
close.
I've been real. I went
Just
down.
whatever.
Unconscious.
Yeah,
all the
yeah. Pooh
time,
was
nothing-
unconscious, so that was.
I was
Nothing really that
desperately
special,
close.
which
You
is
were
kind of
the-
like
yeah.
why I wasn't doing much. But I had fun.
That's the most.
For the interest of time,
And also not.
would it be kosher to skip to the final day?
Yeah.
Are we skipping to
I
the
was gonna
final
say,
day?
like, yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
Do we want to hot tub then, and then come back and do the final day, or
We probably got 3 hours left.
Okay.
I think we could hot tub,
Hot tub.
dress up.
Yeah.
And then finish it?
Toes in a roast.
What do you think? Chat, what do you think? And then we do the three-ish whatever
You know what I'm
hours left.
thinking?
It's probably gonna be
Thinking
more
what
than
I'm
we're gonna
thinking?
stick
I'm
around.
thinking I got to not grab another one.
Maybe.
Sour Straws.
I'm thinking if you
Yeah.
grab, if you
Well, that's
grab
fine.
one,
We
I'll
got plenty of
grab
time
one.
today.
Word. Yeah, I guess we got nothing else going
Does
on.
that sound good, chat?
20 seconds to vote. Not
What's
that
the
it
vote
matters.
at right now?
It's not close.
Right, Team
Alright,
Right's
alright.
winning. You just said to get it away from you.
And then he handed it to me. That's like What am I supposed to do? Say no? He's polite.
Yeah, what is this chest gonna do?
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, yes,
Only 5 minutes, chat. You got 5 minutes to make this count.
If you subscribe now, it's free.
It's free money. Yeah, it's free money.
That's how it works.
Basically for
Double sub soldiers. A 5-pack is worth 10 right now, guys.
10 packs were 20. In fact, the more subs you view, the more it's gonna double.
I can't even keep up.
I think the math supports that.
Kitty Monster, Ilham Song, Sharp, thank you for the subs.
Give it the gifted.
Webster,
5 packs.
Sean Superstar,
Racks on racks on racks.
Eddie Y,
Slave Bane. Little Miss Sassy.
Wait, there was a 2-digit up there somewhere. There's another 2-digit.
There's
There's
5
a
packs of roll.
Whoa.
Chad, we can't keep up. Keep it coming, Banks.
Static
soldiers in
Rodent.
114 soldiers in reserve now, yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys are going to mess up Doom World. Oh, yeah.
I love subs.
I love subs. And they were 5.
Casual parts. Casual level.
Yeah, just a casual one.
It's a casual level 4.
Yeah.
Level 14.
Yeah, it's casual, see?
No, 25 is when the hype starts.
Bro, I get excited at level 3, baby. 2 subs? Fuck me up.
Yo, that's just a crazy 5 packs, yo. Thank you.
Thank you.
Probably a couple 10s and stuff.
Enjoy
There
your
were a few
doubles.
doubles.
This sniper.
There were a few double digits.
Thank you, Sniper.
Oh!
Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, not 10, not 11, not 12, not 13, not 14, not 15, not 16, not 17, not 18, not 19, but 20.
Kind of 21.
Louder. Looking for the
Double,
time.
right?
Louder.
Still double?
Oh, I mean, yeah, effectively, that's 21. Kind of 22. Kind of 22.
Kind of 40. We don't want your bids. Actually, I'll take them. We'll take them.
Your beats are not
We'll take it.
Bit. Lick.
We'll say thank you, but crush
bit lickers. I like that.
That's your.
Legally distinct sliver.
What?
It's a legally distinct sliver, chat. That is not a sliver. I just want to be clear about that. It's legally distinct.
Hot tubbing?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's cold outside than heat.
Yeah, you can
It's
hot
cold
tub
out,
and
too.
heat.
Like,
Yeah. You can hot tub and heat. In my hot tubs, we don't keep it at like, because my sun goes in. We don't keep it at shit more than 40. You know?
Bits. Hate bits. I like joke.
Alright. We need to make this shorter.
It's almost over.
Yeah.
Got another minute of double step. Got one more minute.
Thank you, Sharp.
Sharp. Dude, this guy's on his whiplash shit over here.
This guy's on his Miles Teller.
You seen that like, TikTok of the guy who's like playing rock band? And he's like, how did I play this song in forever? And he's scrolling through. It's like the ending song of Whiplash, and he starts playing, and then his buddy's all of a sudden bald, just looking at him.
Thank you, sweetie. Alright.
Out of 10.
Closing it up.
15 seconds. 15 seconds left.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Oh!
Man, no suspense. No.
Let's speed up.
That's 7, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's too fast. That's too fast.
14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38,
That double properly, Chad?
41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 62, 64, 65, 66, 67,
Who's adding 100 on top?
69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, but 100! Hey!
Wow,
Thank
that was
you.
impressive.
Count of 101. Count of 102. Count of 3. Count of
If it's doubled, we gotta do 100 more.
Wow. Cinema. Honestly, of all the emotes that make me feel gassed up, Cinema's probably
Cinema's a great
pretty up there, yeah.
Because I don't know if those last ones counted
Hi, baby.
properly.
You
It
ever
was
get
right at the
jealous
end. It was
of,
right. It was like a
another
buzzer beater
chat's,
shot.
like, reaction to something? Like I'll watch like Banji's and another Lion, and if they say something cool, the whole chat is like +2s. And I'm like, man, I would love to get +2s.
I totally get you.
I wonder how far. Oh, I guess we're gonna use my phone to do this. So just plug that into my phone.
Yeah.
I gotta call my kids.
Put the mics on your hat.
Call them kids.
Put a mic on my hat.
I put a mic on my head.
I put the mic on my hat.
All right. I'm gonna go set this up.
I put my blippy on my block.
Thanks for all the work you put into this, man. I know it took a long time, so
Yeah, of
thank
course
you.
it did.
Yeah. I'm very fun.
I'm both sad that it's gonna be over and excited for it to be over.
I get it.
Now I can not be stressed about the fact that I wasn't writing this enough.
Oh, man, you wrote a lot.
Dude, this has been awesome. How did he tell you about the side quest
He came up with that on the spot.
Okay. That was all improv the whole way?
I'm so
That's
excited.
lit.
Masterful. Very good.
Very Gucci.
What's the category for this? Hot tubs.
Hot tubs.
There's a hot tub category, right?
Yeah, it was the meme category.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Coco?
I think it's pools and hot tubs.
Coco, don't look at me.
Yeah, I think it's pools and hot
Pools,
tubs.
hot tubs, and beaches.
It's beaches.
Don't look at me like that.
The I'm in my bikini category.
I'm in my bitch baby, baby boy.
Hey.
Okay, I don't know if that was worth mocking him for. Jeez.
Sorry, I don't know the category.
Yeah.
Oh, I was logged in. I'm not mocking. I'm trying.
Wow.
It's just the way that we all start talking after
Just
enough
be short
days here.
Oh.
You drunk? Really bad at polyrhythms. That's all that I got on that. Whenever there is a drum kit, I don't own a drum kit.
I can learn all electric kit.
Level 17 hype train is sick.
That is sick. You know what is cooler though, guys? Hear me out. Level 18.
You got 4 seconds.
That would be sick.
I thought you were gonna say level 17
Yeah, no, yeah.
That is pretty cool.
What is your guys?
I just come here just to chill.
What is your little hype train PB?
Mine's like, I remember.
I think mine is 17 or 18.
Like, yeah, close to 20 plus minus.
Yours, the subathon had to have had.
Yeah, there's something in the subathon that's got to be where.
What's your hype train PB?
I've never had a hype train.
What?
Turn it off.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I had it off for a long time.
I turned it off the day it came out, and I just never turned it on.
Yeah, I turned it on when they started releasing emotes with it.
I don't know. I just didn't want people.
I get that.
It wasn't my vibe. I don't know.
Stream is pressure.
That's what I was saying. Way to make us feel bad, bro. Damn. I've not one.
No, I know. I'm joking.
Well,
Fair enough.
I don't hate on people having it. It was just a decision I made. But yeah, now that they do emotes and stuff, it's like.
You see the new one? The new thing?
Yeah, it's like the treasure train.
Yeah. Over level 5, I think you can start
35% off.
Yeah.
Like a 5-pack.
But
Really?
Yeah.
But you lose out on the discount.
Twitch doesn't handle the.
God.
It's split. Which is like, I think it's probably. I mean, you can turn it off. But
It's just hard now because hype trains have been around for how long? Like a long time.
Years.
Now. So it's like if I turn it on now.
no, I literally don't think anyone.
They'll probably get excited.
I think
Honestly.
yeah.
But yeah, I like the treasure train idea. The emotes were a cool idea of like, okay, give them something. It does feel like a hype train. The hype train is like there's already like a not thing. They're like, how do we
excited.
Turkey.
Who made the
Bob Gnarly.
Gritty Goose?
Oh yeah?
I've seen Jude, and she gave me a Gritty Goose.
Oh my god.
Really?
Dude, you can sell that for
I think there are a few hype train emotes that are genuinely like my favorite emotes on Twitch.
Gritty Goose is
2020 Party and 2020 Pajamas are my two favorite emotes on Twitch, probably. They're 2020 like December hype train emotes. It's just like dudes dancing in pajamas.
I like the Miss one.
Yeah, that one. The golfing one's good.
I don't know. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love those guys.
Those are fun. I don't convince Switch to let me make some hype train events.
That would be cool.
I don't know what your guys' towel situations downstairs,
Grand.
but
I may or may not have used ADEF's
Dave
towel.
has used my towel.
ADEF's butthole.
well, there's more towels.
Okay.
Do you have an extra pair of swim shorts?
I got shorts.
That's fine.
Just shorts.
Daisy, dude.
Like shorts. Actually, I might have some
It's
shorts.
a nice towel.
Nice man, towels.
It's not comfortable.
Big ups to Red Bull.
Big
Hypothetically, ADEF's down butt area may have been on touch my face area.
Don't even get me started on that.
Oh, but
I don't know what you guys are doing when you're sleeping downstairs, but I don't need to hear
yeah, I slept
about
up here last night.
it. You did.
It was. I'm gonna be honest.
I slept 8 hours.
I slept 8 hours. I couldn't tell you the last time I slept 8 straight hours.
Dude, I couldn't tell you the last time I slept less than 8 hours. Every night, I'm like, I'm getting it.
There you go. You can pick one of those.
Dope. Thank you.
Nice.
Yep.
I thought about bringing a swimsuit and then I didn't. And that's the whole story.
And that's all I got.
All right, I'm ready.
Alright, I'll get ready.
I'll go put on my drawers.
Your son.
Do we want this second DJI or are we just gonna use just yours? Yours is probably fine by
I mean,
itself.
if someone else wearing a hat, just throw it on top. I say.
Pooh, you done any of your push-ups today?
Not yet.
I'm doing them with you.
Pooh, you done any of your push-ups today?
Not yet.
I'm doing them with you.
Oh, you want
Actually,
the-
I'm gonna do them.
Oh, you say top?
Wait, push-ups. Might as well do them now. You know, so we look good.
I'll do one.
You got the webcam in a good,
Yeah.
non-compromising.
Yeah. It should not. Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's why I set it up before I brought it out.
To make sure we're.
Yeah.
Is
Good plan. Good plan.
All right.
Yeah, you gotta look good. Guys, pro tip to all my gamers out there, okay? If you're about to take a selfie where your arms or pecs are visible, Send it to somebody who wants that picture. Do like 10 to 20 push-ups beforehand. You will look yoked. It does. The blood starts pumping to your muscles.
Yeah, sure.
This is the type of shit when we are down truly bad with me. This is where we get. When I was like 19, this is where I was.